There's 2 feeds. I don't know which one to go to. Do I go to this one? Do I go to that one?
Go to the first one that gets viewers.
Got 8 viewers on this side.
I've got Josh to the left of me and Mikey to the right, and here I am, stuck in the middle with you. You're welcome. You're welcome, everybody.
That is a cool picture. You found
Bobby will be here all night.
I will. I will be here all night, everybody. See, we started the vintage
What's up,
sale
Jonathan?
with a joke about a vintage band. Where else? Where else are you get entertainment like that? You know?
So we will be doing a dual stream tonight.
We are crossing the streams.
We are crossing the streams.
For the first time. Well, I mean, we did it first last week, but we didn't start out that way. So this week we are starting with cross streams. For those of you who are on this screen watching on YouTube, maybe you found us from our time on our Facebook Live feed, which we're still doing Facebook Live for those of you who are watching on the Facebook Live feed, of course. But if you're watching on Facebook right now, and if you haven't already, make sure you go over to the YouTube channel, Order 66 Toys, hit that like button,
What's up, Mr.
click
Couch?
subscribe, click on notifications, and set them to on so that you know when we go live, because we're going to start going live a little bit more often on YouTube and crossing the streams
Also,
more often on with YouTube and Facebook.
Guys, if you're on YouTube and you are claiming something this evening, make sure that you put your real name that we know you by, or at least your Facebook name,
Right.
in your claim.
Please.
So instead of a word of intention, we need your name on there.
Like, for example, one of our regulars.
Unless it's your regular name on YouTube.
Right. You can just say John Simonson, lot 5 for $20.
So like John Archer just commented, I know that's John Archer. He could just say claim lot, blah blah blah.
But there's some of you who have other screen names, and that's totally fine. We just got to know who you are so we know to get you your stuff. We got to build 1 million of them. And
Don't tell Miss Mary.
Have a total eclipse in this.
There's another Don't Tell Miss Mary right over there.
There's a few don't tells.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good stuff in this vintage sale, guys. So make sure that you are here.
What's over here?
Nothing on this case, but we have some posters on the middle table. We will be doing.
And it
more
wouldn't
of
be
the
a
Burger
vintage
King
sale
posters.
without the dragon shirt.
That's right.
Oh, no
The
dragon
tiger
shirt.
blood.
That's right.
Josh won't let me. It's in the back room.
I know exactly where
I
it
have
is.
no idea where it is.
I can't
I
just
know
put
exactly
it
I
where
on.
it
haven't
is.
seen
It's
it in
never
years.
coming out.
Josh
It's been retired.
Josh hit it. He put it in lockdown, and he won't tell anybody where it's
The
at.
dragon shirt was cool.
Tiger blood. All right, guys. On the YouTube feed, I'm just gonna give everybody a warning. There is some hot fire in the show tonight.
Now, the figures and Jeffrey aren't the only other vintage things we dug out for tonight's sale. We also dug out Kathy.
What's up, Steve
We
Baltar?
brought in Kinson. We brought in Heather. We got all the vintage
How was
greats
Heather vintage?
in tonight's sale.
Hey, Heather's
She has that one gray hair, remember?
Heather's not vintage. She's retro.
Oh, sorry. I've been corrected. White hair.
So I am being told that so far YouTube does have a better video feed.
Better video feed,
So-
and it's a little bit quicker for you guys.
Oh, sale's over. Matt Hook says he's going to take them all.
Okay.
That's cool.
That's proper claim, everybody.
Hey,
Matt
that-
will get you the total for every item.
We can deliver them to him too. I mean, that's our friends at Empire Toys.
I know exactly who it is. He's a good guy. Look at all that beautiful rain out there.
Look how slow those people are walking
I just
through
see
it, too.
that.
They don't even care.
If it's Empire Toys, we should
Well,
be able to do a direct transfer.
There's an
A
old
direct
saying,
transfer.
It's called sugar melts. I'll let you figure out the rest.
All right, and I have a special announcement for everybody here and everybody here for the first time ever. Our new YouTube expert, Mr. Andres, who's only been part of the team for about a month now, is running the YouTube camera.
Oh, that's cool.
And I'm so proud.
Greetings, all.
He's come a long way.
We're just gonna have a stare off.
Okay.
Cameras turn off.
Those
Don't cross the
feeds,
beams.
those streams are crossed.
Yeah, don't cross
All right,
the
guys.
So, Showcase Zero, we've got some special stuff. We have a few magnets left. We launched our Halloween magnets produced by Bright Forge, produced in-house in the Order 66 art department. We have 3 full sets left. Technically,
sure-
technically 4, but we
Make sure
have.
you guys are, passing back and forth so everybody gets a good
But
shot.
after Friday night and after the weekend, we did not have a lot of these survive. So
No.
this is your last chance at these this year, guys. Last chance of these for the Halloween season.
Hey,
Halloween
Jason,
is on Monday, so happy Halloween,
this.
everybody who's
Close
celebrating
enough.
it this week. Lot A is going to be 40 for a complete set, just like last weekend, guys. And then Lot A1.
I see you, Paul.
Lot A1 is for the Zombie Mando. That's going to be 15. Lot A2 is for the Emperor's Royal Reaper. That's A2 for 15. Lot A3 is going to be the Candy Corn Roger for 15. And Lot A4, we have one individual X-Ray Stormtrooper left, or Blight Stormtrooper. I like Blight Stormtrooper. It reminds me of Blight.
Blight Trooper.
Blight Trooper.
Chernobyl Trooper.
John Archer's asking how we're gonna handle claims on the dual streams. Like, how are we gonna figure out who was actually first?
Well,
So there is a time stamp on both YouTube and Facebook.
and on Facebook. So if it's really close,
Is it on Heather's?
You gotta click on it and be on the admin and
anyway,
all that stuff.
the answer is if it's really close, we'll look at the timestamp. If YouTube comes in way before the Facebook one, it's gonna be whoever's on YouTube, because the feed on YouTube is faster than Facebook. I'm sure there's people watching on YouTube right now who just heard me say that, and there's probably people on Facebook right now who are catching up to that maybe a minute later or so. Facebook has gotten incredibly slow, guys.
Let's not get into Facebook.
So,
We love Facebook. They helped us build our company.
right.
CSWC specifically got us to where we are now.
But also, we helped build CSWC to a huge thing because of such an awesome
No,
platform.
they were
like
they were
Facebook. So,
bigger. I disagree with that.
Sean
They
Crockett.
helped us out.
Sean Crockett says, funny, my Facebook feed is about a second faster than YouTube.
well,
There you
it
go.
also it can also be determined by your connection too. You also got to take that into account.
All right, so there's Lot A's
Lot is
and all
again.
the different variants.
We have 3 sets left, guys. If you want a full set, there's only 3 left of these awesome magnets. I know they would have gone way quicker if they were pins, but that's okay. And then we've got
I
one.
see you, Alejandro.
We have 1 A4 left and 2 of these left. So those are all up for grabs. Back from the Bright Forge, you guys really, really liked the Imperial Stormtrooper mini skull destroyed helmet piece. Zach made a bigger one for you guys. This one is gonna be a pancake.
And painted it.
Chuck Walker, Lot A for $40.
You got it.
And that is our first official claim of the night.
It is. It is our first official claim. Lot B is going to be $10 pancakes, guys. This is going to be a chance to win this awesome sculpted piece by the Bright Forge. So, full 3D resin printed and full hand painted detail. He did an amazing job on these. You guys loved the little ones that we did forever ago, but if you want a larger
John
one
Favorito times 2.
in your
Got
collection,
it.
go ahead. You know how to claim. And for those of you who don't know how to claim, if you're new watching for the first time ever, claiming is as easy as typing out the word claim or dibs or gimme or a word of intention. If you're on YouTube, just say your name in case your
Chad
screen name.
Sameha, Lot B for $10. Chuck Walker, B times 2.
If you're watching on YouTube and you're not using your screen name, you can just use your name as the word of intention, followed by the lot letter or number and the price. And it's that simple.
SC times 1, Heath.
With pancakes, it's for a chance to win, so you can claim as many of those
Times 2.
as you like. There is no limit.
I do know that there is a decent minimum on this. I don't think we're gonna have any problem getting to it. The only reason that we might have a problem is because there is some really great items in the regular sale.
There are
So
some really cool
we'll come
pancakes
back
in
to
the sale.
this several times throughout the night after you kind of figure out. I know people are working with the budget, and we'll come back to this several times. for you.
Paul, I know you're joking, but please don't type claims on both. That'll really get us confused. He was making a joke about typing on 2 hands.
Chad Sameha is asking if it's half scale.
I believe it's half scale.
All right, next up, we had some bonus slots thrown in from Jeffrey.
So this is Lot C, Star Wars Weekly, This is #1 Star Wars Weekly from the UK.
And that's going to be 125 on that. And next up, we've got Empire Strikes Back.
This is the official first appearance of Boba Fett in comic books. Didn't this come out the same week as the other one?
Someone forgot the peanut M&M commercial.
So first appearance of Boba. These are the only magazines or comic type things in the show tonight, guys. So that's why we put them up here on the front showcase. So if you're looking for this specific stuff,
Andy Handy Lot D for 150.
And then Lot E is going to be for Return of the Jedi. I'm not going to put it on the cover there because we don't have a protective sleeve on this one. I'm just going to set it to the side.
Protected.
Lot E is going to be 30 for the Return
of the Jedi, number 27.
This one's
The
really cool.
interceptors and A-wings look so cool.
Yeah.
That'd be really good the next time we get Dickie Beer out to sign. That'd be something really cool for him.
And last but not least, we've got the Star Wars action figure collector's guide.
Before we
Lot E,
show
Davis Bailu.
Davis B.
Davis B for 30.
How you feeling
Sheen-
tonight, Davis?
Paul Sheehan asks, what year does the vintage figures go up to? 1980?
85, I want to say.
I think it was 86.
We don't have any.
You don't have any,
There's no 86.
I thought that's when
you
Droids
don't
and
have
Ewoks
any
was.
Ewoks or
We don't have
Oh,
droids or
you
Ewoks.
mean tonight?
All right, guys. This is what is referred to as the Star Wars Bible. Okay, this was released one time by John Kellerman. Anything that you would pretty much possibly want to know, and some of the best photos you could ever find of vintage figures are in this book. This book is as high as $600 sold listings right now on Evil Bay. This is Jeffrey's personal copy, and he is done with it. He knows what he needs to know. He put an amazing price on it. What's up?
He memorized it.
This you can say Kellerman or you can just say
Lot F.
Lot F for $375. And then we'll give that a second.
This is kind of a hint of the type of quality stuff that's going to
Handy
be
Handy.
that's going to be in the show tonight.
All right, guys.
You had your dream.
We have one more vintage book in the sale. This is the last one, the Star Wars Weekly Mag, and that is again $125. That's Lot C. You can still claim pancakes on this awesome Bright Forge half-scale Stormtrooper skull, and then we have.
I know we have not hit the minimum on it yet.
Right.
but
And then we also have 2 full sets of our Halloween magnets left over, as well as the individuals.
So, real quick, both cameras, let me just get this out of the way. Tonight, we are continuing Christmas Cops. That being said, there's not going to be, until later in the show, there's not going to be a lot of stuff that's going to be in that kind of Christmas Cops price range. But I made sure to put some really interesting stuff at the end of the show, some loosies. I know if I was a little kid, I would absolutely love to receive some vintage action figures. I know if you're watching the show, you probably feel the same way. So,
And then,
gift a kid their first vintage Star Wars piece.
and before we get into every individual piece, just so we're not saying it, every single piece on this section has been checked and verified for completeness and authenticity to the best of our ability.
To the best of my ability. There is a couple of pieces that we'll note when we get to them that purposefully don't have the right weapon. So like when we get to the A-Wing pilot later in the show, and I'll go ahead and say this, he does have the right molded weapon, and it is authentic, but it is not the all-black molded blaster. Because that blaster, as I'm sure you guys know, it's like $150 by itself. And
Richard, if you're lagging, try switching to YouTube.
and it's
I'll miss you,
continually gone up over the last 13 years that we've been in business. So we will do this. We'll go one by one. We're going to take our time. if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask them. But these items are either 100% complete or very, very complete.
Really close.
And we'll make sure to notate which is which.
And then we'll also have some loose incomplete figures towards the end of the sale tonight.
That are all going to be in that $10 to $20 range.
Depending on the figure, of course.
Yeah.
There might be a last 17 or two that's not complete over there. But the last 17 that we have available tonight,
Will be at the end of this counter.
and we'll have accessories with them. All right, let's get into it.
One more thing real quick. The coins are separate. I know we got some questions about that. The coins are separate, but if we get to the coin and the figure has not already sold, we will make a lot that includes the coin. Okay? Lot number one.
Lot number one, we've got a loose complete 12-inch scale Chewbacca. He's got both his bandolier with all of its...
It does have
Sam's, I see you.
it does have every single
Yep. He's got all of
Piece.
his little packs there. And he does have his bowcaster. Lot 1 is going to be $50 for a loose complete 12-inch scale Chewbacca. We don't have a lot of 12-inch in tonight's sale from Vintage. It's mostly 3 3/4 stuff.
So
that's the only 12-inch.
Oh, it is? Okay.
That's the original 78, right?
All right, next up, we've got the Max Rebo Band set.
Lot number 2 is totally complete and authenticated.
We have both Sly Soodle's microphone, as well as Droopy McCool's instrument, and of course,
Microphone.
Max is in his red ball jet.
Max Repo.
175 on lot 2. Lot number 3, we've
See you,
got
Michael.
2 loose complete
Nope,
Tauntauns.
we have exactly one.
Oh, we have 1 loose complete Tauntaun with its
Mint.
reins
This thing is
intact.
BEA beautiful. The legs, all the joints are nice and tight. Everything is still nice and shiny. Go ahead.
Sam's lot 2 for 175.
You got it, buddy.
Sean Crockett lot 3 for 40.
I didn't even know that those Tauntauns were supposed to have a different colored belly. That's crazy.
Lot 4 is the next Tauntaun. Now, it's not as in nice condition. We've got a break right here on the belt. We've got a break right here on the reins. There's a little bit of damage right there on the saddle.
But
so
it has been priced
see you, Bob.
accordingly.
it has been priced accordingly. It's still in relatively nice shape, and it's just not as nice as the other
definitely
one.
in nicer shape than some of the loosey ones that we have later in the show.
Plus, as you can see, he still has relatively tight joints. He does still stand up on his own.
Lot 5, we have an absolutely beautiful, I would say no yellowing, with this exception right here.
Same way you claim on Facebook, Andy, just on the YouTube stream.
Very, very nice piece. Wampa, $40.
Lot 5 is 40. Lot number 6, we've got an X-Wing Luke here. He does have his blaster. It is the blue
let me-
Han Solo blaster, which has been used with many other figures in the Vintage line. Lot 6 is 40. He is loose complete, and the figure is in decent condition. Lot number 7, and you're gonna need this for your retro.
Handy, lot 6 for 40.
You're gonna need this for your retro style N1 Starfighter whenever Hasbro gets around to doing retro vehicles.
This is not a red bar, and the sticker is authentic and in very nice shape. Go ahead.
As you can see,
I meant to take that out.
the sticker is not coming up off of the canister. It is still very nicely attached. You do have some minor wear right there, but other than that, he's in great shape.
Something in this kind of grade, if you were to get it graded, is going to be selling on Evil Day for $200 to $300.
Lot 8, we have a nice regular Farm Boy Luke here.
This is a blonde Taiwan COO.
Lot 8 is going to be
And that makes me
75.
so nervous.
The lightsaber, as you can see, is still in nice condition with a little hair-like tip. Still intact.
All right. Lot 9 is something very special, guys. Okay? First thing we want to look at. Go ahead and get in there close. First thing you want to look at is his pupils. That is what is referred to as Pac-Man eyes. So it's basically a pizza with a slice sticking out. Okay? This is a Lali Ladi Kenner Hong Kong crossover piece. He does not have his cane. The way that you know it's a Lily Kenner crossover is because the belt and the snake both have Kenner and Lily attributes, and the COO is the Hong Kong Lily COO.
Lot 9 is going to be 200 for this Yoda. Again, the only thing he is missing is his cane.
That might be my favorite piece in the sale personally.
Lot 10, we've got 2 of these bad boys available. As you can see, they both have their dusters or commas intact.
And listen.
As you can hear, the zipper is fine.
I didn't like that sound.
Lot 10 is going to be 30 for a loose complete
Lot
Imperial
9
Snow
200,
Trooper.
Eric Scott.
I see your test comment, but you don't have a name on there.
Lot
If you
10
wonder-
for 30, Andy Handy. And another one for Michael Lynch.
Yeah, did you
Okay,
remind
hold on
them
a
of
second.
that to say
Michael.
their name on their YouTube claims? If they're not the
Give
same.
me that. And then we need a lot 10 for 30. You said Andy Handy?
Andy Handy and then Michael Lynch.
Which
We
she's already got Michael in.
Got Michael Lynn?
Trying to be faster now that we're competing with another stream.
No, we're not competing.
Lot
We
11.
are associate. We are collaborating with
to be
another team.
competing, you would have to be going as quick as Andres over here. Lot 11 is 50.
He said you're not
Totally complete. Orange pupils. Really nice snake.
Classic regular
Classic
Empire Yoda.
ESB Yoda. 50 bucks. The reason he's still, honestly, you know, we priced all this stuff today, so we had the most accurate pricing.
most
Most updated pricing. He's still selling for 75 to 100 bucks in that condition. Mm-hmm. That's another piece that you could send off to get graded, and he's going to turn a large profit.
It is our opinion that he would come back with a decent grade.
Right.
Next up, we've got a loose complete AT-AT
11 for
driver.
15, Mark Zolke.
Now,
Say
the
Mark
AT-AT
Zolke?
Mark Zolke. This figure is a little bit on the dirty side. His left shoulder is a little loose. He does have his blaster right there. 30 bucks on lot 12.
Renee Lewis, lot 4 for 30.
RKL.
RKL.
Yep, you got
Sorry.
it. Lot 13 for 30. We've got the Boeing pilot. There he is with his blue blaster pistol right there.
And that is-
nice condition on this one. This figure is nice and clean looking. Lot 13 is 30 bucks for the Boeing pilot.
Wing.
Oh my
James.
god, they did it at the same time.
Lot 14
Language
is
gap.
Bespin security guard with his blaster.
Lot-
And another one that's in
Really good shape.
really
I
nice
don't-
shape.
Thomas Morgan, I see you.
It looks like his hands.
Lot 13 for 30 from Mark Marciano.
Mark
and-
Marciano. Even his hands are in great shape, guys. There isn't actually, I don't see any paint chipping on his hands whatsoever. There's no blue coming out underneath the paint because what they did was they painted the hands. It's just molded blue plastic, and then they painted the hands and the cuffs on after. And as you can see, they're nice and clean on that Bespin guard there. He
James
does have his
Wampa
pistol.
is lot 5 for 40.
And we only have the one, so don't get swooped.
Next
It's
up,
a
guys,
one-size.
We've got
lot 15.
Classic Han.
You can see he does have the proper blaster.
I think we need to 1-2 skip a few on this
This
one.
is not Classic Han. This is Classic
Mike Bird,
Han
I see ya.
outfit, but this is small head, which is, in my opinion, in that condition, pretty significantly rarer.
And here we have Big Head Han. It's going to be lot 17. We're going to 1-2 skip a few real quick, just so that we can have them shown side by side, just so you can see the difference here. Big head, small head, Ringo, Harrison.
I was going to say the video.
There you go. 50 on Big Head Han, 60 on Small Head Han. Lot 16 for 40. We'll go ahead and move him over. Here
This
is
is brown hair Bespin Luke, guys. So, darker hair color as opposed to the just straight up blonde that you might see on something like that. That is the brown hair. And that was a COO variant. He is complete with his blaster and saber.
Yep.
Lot 17 for 60, Mark Marciano.
17 is
17
50.
is 50.
17's 50, Mark.
50 is
15 was
60.
yeah. Next up, we have a really
Lot 16
nice
for 40
Andy,
for
Andy.
Sean Crockett.
That's a
All right.
close one. I just got it for Andy.
Okay,
All
so
right,
we need to look at the timestamp on that one.
Let me see this.
Time for the timestamp check.
I had them both up previously.
And Michael also
Four.
just trying to.
Okay, it looks like Sean Crockett got it just barely.
Where's the timestamp?
His was up,
Okay.
you know.
All right.
Mark Marciano, lot 15 for 60.
Mark Marciano.
Who had
Mark Marciano.
Sean Crockett ended up with this one, right?
Yes.
Yes. All right.
You guys are seeing that we wrote all the names on there, right? On the bags.
All right, guys. Next up, here we have Jedi Luke, classic Jedi Luke from RTJ. As you can see, his left hand here is nice and clean. None of the paint has been chipping off of it. Still nice and painted. We have his cloak in nice shape. We have his skiff guard blaster in nice shape. It does not have his saber. He is only missing the lightsaber. 45 on lot 18.
I have had a friend of mine that's a expert in this tell me that that is way too low, and that version should have been a blue saber.
Lot 19, we've got General Maydeen for 25 bucks. He is complete with
Handy 18 for 45.
with his toilet scrubber.
Is that as powerful as the other one?
Power.
What about the melt stick? Where does that factor in?
That's with Akbar. He's got the melt stick. Next up, lot 20 for 30, we have two loose complete Imperial TIE Fighter pilots.
They're beautiful.
This one's in, I think, a little bit nicer condition, in my opinion. This is going to be the first one to go. This one has a little bit of, dark and little bit of paint chipping on his left boot there. So
Very minimal though.
right,
That's
He's-
just because he scuffed it when he was walking down the hallway. It's
Probably.
realistic.
Yeah, that perfectly clean Imperial hallway, I'm sure.
yeah. Lot 20 is going to be 30. Again, they're both loose complete with their blaster.
It was the hallway I'm in there.
Oh, that makes sense. It was the entry door where they wipe their feet.
Go ahead and do a real short recap of just this stuff so far. Just kind of show them what's still here.
Happy Friday, Kobe.
Do we really not have a Vader? Yeah, I was just thinking, I was like, haven't seen a Vader yet.
You know what else was we didn't get? Boba. But you know,
Vader's
when,
cool.
when people sell collections, there's certain figures they always want to keep for themselves, which is cool.
All right, next up, we've got a Biker Scout.
This is not just a regular biker scout, though, guys. This is a short mouth, authentic. Like I made sure, double, triple checked. This is a Lali Ladi biker scout. So if you don't know what that is, basically, Kenner started outsourcing to different companies in different countries to make sure that the demand was met everywhere. And when that happens, you know, it's not like they could just email each other back in the day with a color photo and say, it's these dimensions. So when that happened, we got, you know, darker skin tone Yoda, or, you know, the mouth being a little bit shorter on a biker scout. This guy, I know there's somebody specifically watching right now that collects those and mentioned that to me.
We're going to show these two back to back, lot 22 and lot 24. Here we have what's called Smiling Lando, so that's where they did him smiling. They painted his teeth.
That was the secondary release.
21 for 75, John Little.
Lot 22 is going to be 30. He is complete with his Bespin blaster. And then we have what's called just regular Lando, or not Smiling Lando. That's the first release of Lando in Vintage. You'll also notice they didn't paint the whites of his eyes either. So, it's probably still in a good mood, but, you know, this one's the smiling one. That's the other one. 1, 2, skip a few. That's lot 24. Lot 23 is our good friend,
Andy Handy,
Mike
lot
Quinn.
22 for 30.
Lot 23, we've got two of these guys available. This is Ray's, one of the aliens that is in both Jabba's palace and on the sail barge later on. So if you're trying to do like a vintage take with your sail barge, if you have the sail barge, there you go. Get yourself a raise.
He's just a rays of sunshine.
Rays of sunshine.
That's actually pretty funny. Lot 23 is $25 for that guy right there.
Next up, we have a very nice and clean Stormtrooper.
Classic Imperial Stormtrooper
The
with his blaster.
Hands are in great shape. I was very happy with this guy. There is several nice clean Stormies in the show tonight. This is the only complete one.
And he does have his blaster. Lot 25 is 40 for a loose complete. Bring that up there a little bit so you guys can see it. I know it blends in really well with that black background, but there's the blaster. Again, loose complete, very clean Imperial Stormtrooper.
Looks like they're getting a good shot.
Lot 26. Lot 26, we've got the first of the Empire Strikes Back bounty
25
hunters.
40, John Lowe.
Lot 26 is 35 for IG-88. You got a little bit of wear on the paint on the back of his bandolier right there. But other than that, he's in pretty nice shape. Both blasters are here. Both the long blaster and the regular E11. Side by side. Lot 26 is going to be 35 for IG-88. Next up, we've got Lot 27.
Lot 27 is a gray hair. He's got very small scuffing up here on the top. Gray hair complete with his saber, with the tip, and the zip. $50 on Ben. Gray hair Ben.
And we will have in our Lucy's later that are incomplete, we will have both white and gray hair bends. Just this is the only complete one.
Next up, Lot 28 is Rebel Commando.
Really nice shape.
His weapon is right there.
And that's the only release of that weapon in Vintage.
That's right.
$30 on Lot 28 for the Rebel Commando or Indoor Rebel Soldier. Although he spends most of his time in the outdoors. We've got a loose complete Bumblebee Tuna. I really like that we finally got to see his staff in, well, the prelude to Book of Boba Fett and the
Lot 28 for 30, anti-handy.
and the epilogue of Season 2 of The Mandalorian. Lot 29 is going to be 30. He's got his chest armor on. This is the gray cape.
Yeah, this,
A lot of good that did him.
And then, of course, there's his staff.
we're going to do another 1-2 skip a few guys. Lot 30 and 32 are two different Ugnuts. They both are complete.
With their lunchboxes.
But some people have a really hard time seeing the difference between purple smock and blue smock.
You can see on camera.
That's
At
a
least on
really
this one.
nice blue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's more of an indigo.
I would agree with that.
$30 on either one. I would argue through my personal experience, the blue smock is definitely harder to find and it was faster to fade.
32 for 30, John Little.
Plus, the face on the blue one is much cleaner. This guy
Man,
needs some
everyone wanted
proactive.
32 for 30.
31. We're going to go ahead and do 31.
I feel like I underpriced that, but
31 is going to be Hoth Leia. We've got Echo Base Leia, complete with her blaster right there.
that is a, let me see.
Brown hair.
This is a brown hair, not an auburn or red hair. Hoth
There
Leia.
was a red hair Leia.
Figure, yes. Next up, Lot 33, complete with his cane. We've got
Emperor.
the Emperor.
31 for 40, Sam Sams.
Oh my god.
That was good. That was really
That was
good.
creepy. Don't do that again.
It's supposed to be.
Young Jedi.
Next up,
34.
Admiral Snack Bar.
Supposedly, this was already, the 40th Black Series 1 did go up on Pulse today.
Check, I mean, it shows up with the European.
Oh, in Europe? Okay, so it did go up on Pulse in Europe. But here he is, nice and clean snack bar. There's his little melt stick or melt wand. Since it's kind of short.
I feel like only high-ranking Admiral type characters have those.
I
we
mean,
we
you
gotta
don't
find out what
want-
they are
You don't
now.
want everyone running around with a melt stick.
Yeah,
do you?
not everybody should just have a melt stick. Next up, we've got our first Ewok of the night, and we do, I believe, have all 8 vintage Ewoks in the sale from Return of the Jedi through Power of the Force. 35 is 30 for Chief Chirpa.
and they are both complete.
They've got their headpiece and stick.
Out of the
35 for 30, Sean Crockett.
Sean Crockett.
There's 2.
Okay. Would you look at that?
We have 1 left, guys. There were 2 of those. So if you're trying to claim a Chief Chirpa, you've got 1 more shot. Do not miss your chance, because opportunity comes once in a lifetime.
Don't lose yourself in the mode.
All right, next up, Leia Battle Poncho. We got a little bit of wear right here on her hoodie. The belt is in good shape. Her helmet is here, and her blaster is here. And the hair, a lot of people always ask, that hair is actually in really nice shape.
Very, very good condition.
Lot 36 is $50, guys. That should sell immediately at that price.
Western Front Leia.
I mean, she's right around there if we didn't even have the blaster. Lot 37 and 39, we're going to do a 1-2
Yes, Mike,
skip a few
all the
again.
accessories are
31
vintage.
for 50, Sam's.
31.
31 is gone, Sam. Which one?
You
Which
might
one?
have
36
done
for
36.
50, Chris Samuels.
All right, 37.
Okay.
37, we've got the...
Chris Samuels.
We've got both versions of low grade. So 37 is 40.
We have brown stripes and tan stripes, and that is an official variant, guys.
And we have 2 of
You're
the
good,
tan
Sam.
stripe and 1 of the brown stripe. So 30 on the tan stripe, 2 loose complete low grays, and 40 on the brown stripe loose complete low grade. This is the second Ewok that we have available tonight. Again, we do have all 8 available. 40 and 30.
Lot 38, since we did 1-2 skip a few, is another one of my favorite vintage figures ever made. Another Leia. Her weapon is there, her helmet is there, and she is in BEA beautiful condition.
Very, very clean. That face is nice and intact.
Beautiful. Yeah, you
No,
heard me.
no scraping on the
I
hair.
feel like he's gonna say
Chris Jones
The
is
hair's-
asking if the Rebo Band flute is in tonight's sale.
No. Nope.
Not by
Nope, it
itself,
is
but
not.
we did have it in the Rebo Band set. That is gone. It already
Next
got
up,
claimed.
Lot 40 for $30 is Claw 2 Skiffmaster.
Skiff guard.
Claw 2.
Weequay was the skiff master.
He's in nice condition, guys. All of these are in pretty nice condition. Most of these came out of one collection.
That was very well kept.
It was very well kept. We did change some out. We did double check some weapons. That's a whole nother thing.
Lot 41, we've got our third Ewok of the night. Tebow. Loose complete. There's his headpiece. He's got his horn. And there is his...
Axe.
It's not
Hatchet.
quite sharp enough
Shillelagh.
for a stack.
It's a
for-
shillelagh.
Yeah, I
It's-
would say it's closer to that. It's
it's
more
a-
of a blunt
I think
blunt
it's a,
object.
I think it's
Well,
a rock.
it's
on
a rock
stick.
strapped
It's
to a
a
stick.
primitive axe.
Lot 41, it has no edges. Lot 41 is 40 for Tebow. Loose complete Tebow.
Lot 42 is Skiff Guard Lando. He does have his helmet and his vibro axe. And just another, there's a little scuff right there. But other than that, guys, he's quite lovely.
Yeah, he's in very good shape. Lot 43, we've got another Ewok, but this is the Ewok.
Michael Lynn asks, now with retro coming out, how do you distinguish with the new retro weapons from
Oh,
the
they're
vintage?
It's
totally
it's
different.
actually very easy.
They're totally different.
Luckily, Hasbro took that into account, and the weapons are very...
42 for 30,
Chris
Mark Marciano.
Samuels.
I have 739 on mine.
Mine doesn't have timestamps. Heather, can you check the timestamp for Chris Samuel's claim on Facebook, 42 for 30?
Who?
We said it at the exact same time.
43 for 50, Andy Handy.
Go ahead and write that up.
One wicket left, guys. Complete with his headpiece and his spear.
43 for 50.
Let me see.
Handy handy.
I have 739.
Okay, so it looks like Chris Samuels got that one. Because Heather says over a minute ago.
43.50 for Sam's.
Sam's. So Chris Samuels on this one. Chris Samuels, you got it.
This was Sam's?
Yes, it was. Next up, lot 44 for 30 is green eggs and ham. We've got our Gamguard, complete with his axe. However, there is a small break on his axe.
Was it?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't catch that.
There's a small break on his axe.
Michael Lynn says, when you finish the claim, can you explain
Explain what?
the difference between retro and vintage weapons?
Honestly, that's a whole conversation that's more of a rebelscum.com
But
kind of
the,
walkthrough thing.
the quick version is Hasbro uses a different quality of
Whichever.
plastic and often a different color
Yeah,
than
it's-
original vintage.
Right.
Would you say it's a good story for another time?
I would.
That's the quick version. They use a different plastic and a different color.
Lot 45, guys, is our good friend, Mr. Mike Quinn.
I
The
know.
best co-pilot in the galaxy that's not furry.
For Lando's
One of the few.
Lando's co-pilot. He is complete with his blaster pistol here. While he has a similar blaster pistol to that of the TIE pilot and of course the Cloud Car pilot, his pistol is actually cast in black plastic instead of gray. So he
That is
is
the only-
unique to him.
Yep.
$25 on lot 45. We've got 2 that are complete.
So you're saying he was a better co-pilot than Lando's droid for Lando?
I mean,
L3.
one of them's alive, so yes.
Well, but at the time.
Lot 46 is 30 for Malakili.
Well, we know him as Malakili now. Of course, he was just Rancor Keeper back then. He does have his not gaffy stick and his
Headpiece.
his headpiece.
Yep.
Balls.
I think we should,
If he
should just keep that
had
on.
some tattoos,
Oh boy.
Next up, guys,
He's,
Lot
he's playing with
47.
fire over here.
lot 47 is $50. This is Han Indoor with the printed lapel. And give me just a second, I can show you why that's different.
He is loose complete, of course. He does have his blaster pistol, and he is in nice and clean condition. Lot 47 is going to be 50 on that guy, and we'll go ahead and do the next one while Josh is grabbing that other figure. Lot 48, we've got the Weequay Skiff Guard.
4750 Mark Marciano.
Also very clean.
So-
So Mark, just so y'all guys can see the difference, we've got non-printed lapel versus printed lapel. I believe this was the first issuance,
Yeah,
and then this
this
was
is-
the corrected re-release later on.
This is the version that you're probably used to seeing.
Lot 48, we've got 2 of these guys available, both loose complete with their, I'd say bowcaster, but they forgot the crossbow part. Lot 49 is going to be $25 for a loose complete Chewbacca. I think this is going to be the first one to go. The color is just a little bit more crisp on this Chewbacca versus this one, which is just a little bit more faded.
If
So
your
that one's
fa-
that
if your
4K
face
Ultra
guys,
HD.
if your Facebook feed is freezing, go ahead over and give YouTube a try. I
Yep.
will miss you personally as your Facebook host,
but they won't miss you.
You know what?
That's
What?
uncalled for. That is uncalled for. This is officially a hostile work environment.
What's going on, buddy? Where's the hostility coming from? Why are you so upset today?
He
I
just
don't
go.
know. All right, get back on program.
Jordy did try to stab me.
That probably showed up real loud.
That's true. We did watch that.
Hey,
happen.
Jordan did punch him earlier.
Jordy did punch me. He did.
Yes, you did.
Dude,
punched
we
me right in
witnessed
the
it.
nose.
All right. Listen, guys, lot 50
He
is
has some pent-up
is
issues.
very
That's what I'm
nice,
saying.
very nice Klaatu with his Vibro X.
So we have Klaatu, Jabba's Palace versus Klaatu on the skiff.
And
but
they're actually not the same character.
they are not the same character.
That is the way they do it, Supertone Man.
Lot 51.
Chuck Walker says you have to take a lap, beef.
He never
Take,
does.
take a lappy.
It's raining.
And it's time for another 1-2 skip
Pete's
a
never
few.
taken a lap in his life.
That explains some stuff.
So we have 2 Bespin Gown Leias, both of which
Well,
are
make sure that I
loose
don't
complete.
damage this. But lot 51 is the regular one.
Regular, just plain brown hair.
Lot 53 is the much harder to find turtleneck version.
So what
These are both in really nice shape.
what we mean by turtleneck is look how
She's
the
wearing
neck
a
is
turtleneck.
painted on this figure versus where they didn't paint the body, the neck on the body of this
And
figure.
you always want on these. You always want to check the gold on the legs for rubs. Those are in real nice shape.
Lot 51 for 50. Sam's.
Okay.
Aaron says it's a soap opera. Order 66 soap opera or telenovela.
And just for reference, since we didn't mention it, these both had their blaster.
Lot 50, I did mention it. Lot 52 is 25 for Nikto Skiff
53
Guard.
for 70. Handy.
I just got it for John Lill.
Okay, we're gonna get another time check on that.
Can you time check me for John Lill, Heather?
I'll go move on. While we're figuring that out.
Not totally enough. That's indeed.
Lot 50.
What does yours say?
745.
And Handy was first.
The
Okay.
judge has come and said
Lot 54 is
Andy
40.
gets it.
Here we have a loose
52
complete
for 25 for Mark Marciano.
Zuckus, aka Forlom, because back in the day, Kenner got him switched, and it was Forlom was marked Zuckus, Zuckus was marked Forlom. Regardless of who he is today, here is Zuckus. He is complete. He's got his chest armor. It's in very nice shape. Nothing is cracked or
We
broken,
did label
and
them
he has
as
his
their
blaster.
proper names. Just so you know.
I feel like we should 1-2 skip a few and do Forlom next.
Just two of these.
All right. Well, next up, you got to have these to go with your Emperor, which we still have, by the way. Lot 55 is 30 for a loose complete
54
Emperor's
for 30. James Bill soap
Emperor's Royal Guard.
JBS.
Both his outer cloak and his inner robe are nice and intact. Both are in very nice shape. And again, there is that force pike right there. Lot 55 is 30. Next up, lot 56. All right, buddy, if you claimed Zuckus, you got to have Forlom to go with him. Here's his partner, and he is nice and clean.
Wow.
Look at
That is probably one of the nicest, if not the nicest, loose vintage Forlom we've ever had on a show. This is
Just wait
so
till you
nice.
see that Death Star droid.
I'm not gonna lie.
56 is 25.
Seeing this many vintage figures with this nice condition is kind of blowing my mind. I didn't know they
Yeah.
could look this good.
Oh, yeah.
Lot 57, guys, is a complete.
56 for 25. James Soper. You got it.
57 is 30 for the Empire Strikes Back. Bless you. Removable limb C-3PO.
He does have his net, and his net
56
looks
for
like
25 for DS.
56.
It's already got
56
in.
is
56
gone.
is gone.
It's already gone in.
57 is 30.
I was going to point this out. I don't think that net's ever been used or even fully opened.
It's still folded.
So it has maximum use for catching.
Lot 58. Lot 58, we've got a really nice Hoth Han Solo with his blaster for 25. Lot 59, we've got a loose complete AT-ST driver. One of the rarest Imperial vintage figures to get. This was one of the last Imperial figures to
Well,
get.
it's all the characters that came with that blaster. They're so difficult.
His cogs
get
are in
complete.
really nice shape.
the cogs too.
That blaster, guys, is, I would say that mold is the smallest, probably the second smallest accessory that came with a vintage figure.
59 for 30. Handy.
And honestly, the blaster was probably worth the $30 on its own.
Thank you. I was about to ask.
All right, lot 60 is 25. Next up, we've got the Empire Strikes Back Hoth Rebel Commander. Big mustache guy
Mustache.
with his mustache. And of course, he's got his
talking
blaster
about?
rifle. Lot 60 is 25.
That's John Ratzenberger.
Lot 61, we've got our next bounty hunter.
Mikey.
Yep. Looks a lot like Mikey. Lot 61 is $25. He is nice and clean.
And no caffeine.
No caffeine, but he does have a really good blaster. Really good blaster. Next up, we have Hoth Luke before he gets mauled by the
61,
Wampa.
25. James Bill Soper.
Six-
I'm sensing a theme, James.
62 has his blaster. James, if you don't have one, we still have IG-88.
And Boss.
He does have his blaster right here. 62 is going to be 25 for Hoth Luke.
It's already gone, Mark. Sorry about that.
Next up, It's Laszlo.
How many people are gonna get that? 88 guys.
Jackie Daytona, regular
62-25, John Lill.
regular droid bartender.
88 officially went on to become Boba's protocol droid.
Boba's protocol droid and
Boba.
was played by
You can do it.
I always forget
Matt
his.
Bell.
Yeah, thank you.
Carlos asked, "Did I miss Power of the Force 85?"
Not yet.
Not yet.
It's coming.
It's coming up real soon, actually.
And
That was the only one we
He's
had.
the
of
one.
that.
He's the one that sounded like they've come to see you, master. Like that guy.
Mm-hmm. 8D8. That's an awesome droid too.
Michael Lynn says, "I'm the Dino."
Universe expanding books and toys says they get your reference, Bobby.
Thank you, thank you. Lot 64 is $25. We've got the regular Hoth Rebel Soldier. So we've got the Hoth Commander. We've got the Rebel Soldier. We had Echo Base Luke earlier. $25 on Lot 64. Lot 65. Where did it go? Where'd it go? No, don't. Please. Please don't. I mean,
fierce.
you can't reach me back here. I'm good.
Don't challenge me, man. I'll move the showcase.
You can't do it. It's not your thing. Lot 65. We've got the vintage HE Commander, loose complete.
Can I see the figure?
He's doing the Matrix.
I'm doing. I was about to say him. I should make the weird robot noises while I
Start
walk
writing
too.
66s.
That's another reference. I don't know if people will get, but we'll see. 65 is $25 for the AT-AT Commander. He does have his blaster pistol right there. Same as the Bespin blaster. I mean, it is the Bespin blaster. No, it's the Bespin blaster.
Yeah, it's the best one.
That's what it's
I
called
was
in
just making
vintage.
sure.
All right,
Because
guys.
basically every Bespin figure came with that blaster.
This is lot 66. Okay, it's pancakes.
It is pancakes.
This
This is for a chance to win,
Is
guys.
the most nervous I've ever been for a lot 66.
Snaggletooth.
We got Blue Snaggy, guys. His hands are in great shape. You got a little bit of wear right here on the fingertips. You got a little bit of wear right here on his pinky finger. And you always want to check the boots. His left boot is a little dinged, but other than that, guys, he's in great condition.
John Favorito ×2.
He is not coming with a blaster. Okay?
James, we still have IG 88, as far as I know.
He is not coming with a blaster. There is a decent minimum on this. That is a $300 to
Randy Smith
$400
×4.
figure, depending on. Who's already wrote
He's
it?
got it.
Depending
Chuck
on
Walker
condition-
×3.
That's you.
Brian Morales ×2. Just some wear on the boot, not necessarily dented.
While we...
Oh no! The
Oh.
dented. What he's asking about is dented toe.
Oh yes, there is a dented toe.
There's IG 11.
Lot
that
Sam
is a
Sam's ×2.
I already got it.
Alejandro ×2.
Alejandro. He's got it. All right. Make sure that
James Soper ×2.
James Soper for you.
Mark Marciano ×1.
Steve Spoltor ×1.
I mean Swoltor.
And then Mikey, when you're ready, George Gabbard ×2. Heath SE ×1.
Sean Santiago ×4.
Mikey Chris Keisner ×5.
Sean Santiago. You got Chris Kaiser.
He was ×1, Sean Santiago.
Santiago ×4. Jeremy Couch ×1.
How many was Chris Kaiser?
Chris Kaiser was 5.
Okay. Sorry.
And then Kevin Renee Lewis ×1.
RKO for 1. Guys, if you don't know, a little bit of background about this figure. He came in the Cantina Adventure playset, which was a Sears exclusive. You had to be a Sears member. You had to have this, order it from the Sears catalog. And they were difficult to get even back then. The reason that he is different, once again, we're talking about variants. When they sent the photo to Sears to manufacture him, it was not a complete photo. The figure is actually supposed to be about that tall.
Sean Santiago is asking if on YouTube we have to talk in code when we're ordering pancakes.
Oh, that's a good question. Let's go ahead and keep the pancakes. Yeah, audio is still the audio.
You might as well make it the same too, so it's not
It
confusing.
needs to be the same. Right. So this is the regular snack that we ended up getting on a card. I believe it was a 21 back.
Oh, we had a 21 back, yeah.
And
So wait. So real
He is
quick.
a tall boy.
So it's the Chad Sears Snaggletooth versus
That's right.
the not Chad.
well, I mean, you got a cream color face versus a gray face. Obviously, blue versus red. This is why we don't make movies.
Lem Jackson ×2.
Boots.
Are you trying to get us DMCA'd?
Boots, no boots.
Monte Martinez ×2.
Mike, I think we have 200 lots.
It's just over 200.
212, if I remember correctly.
So,
I wanted to
how
know.
much-
Place your bets now. He is right.
213 because we added one less.
Oh, he's wrong.
Well, 'cause they didn't added one. I didn't know that.
Oh, if you'd been paying attention.
It was when I wasn't looking.
All right.
Oh,
So let's move this over. This goes here. And
some milk.
give me just a minute, guys. We're going to get these counted up and find out if we've hit the minimum on him.
All
And I'll
right.
be
That's
right
what
back.
you get for Imagine.
Well, that's. Yeah,
You did that to yourself. You have done that yourself.
No, he sacrificed for you.
I wasn't gonna do it though. He had no reason.
He
to do
laid
it.
on the line for you, Heath. You
didn't
should have
have
some
to do it.
respect.
Nobody
Put
could have
some
gotten
Our
respect
viewers are
on
gonna
my
have no
name.
idea
Put
what
some
we're
respect
talking
on
We
it.
could have all gotten out.
All right, Lot 67, we've got a nice original vintage Jawa here. Classic cloth Jawa. There's his Electro Blaster right there. $30 on classic cloth Jawa. Next up, we've got 3 of these bad boys. Here is the Orin figure. We've
67
got
for 30 Sam's.
Sam's.
I'm not gonna lie. If there's one of these left,
We've got the classic Imperial Officer, complete with blaster rifle there.
I don't know how they made it look so much like me before I was even born. It's impressive.
They could see into the future. I would say this is the best one of the 3. And I don't mean that as in, like, it's significantly better. I mean, they're all in really, really nice condition. This one, I think, I would say is in the nicest. So, first person to claim is going to get the one in the middle.
Let's look at the COOs real quick because people are interested in that. So this is a Hong Kong double leg COO. So what that means is we got, it says made in Hong Kong up here and LFL 1980 right here.
I know you like a man in uniform, but
This is also,
get a little intimate with that officer there.
this is also the same.
Same coffee I make every night.
And let's check this guy out.
Just the regular. Just original.
Randy says the blue snaggletooth loose is worth around 500 or so.
2
We have hit the
66
minimum.
×2 for Mike Bird.
So these are all, oh, actually, this one here is a little bit different.
He's built different. Just like Andres.
So,
Simply
simply a monster.
built different. Next up, we've got another awesome droid, complete with his microphone. Here we have the 2-1B surgical droid. Lot 69 is going to be 30 for that bad boy right there. Lot 70,
66 ×2 for Master Nabor's collection.
lot 70,
Oh, that's,
I believe Keegan.
yeah, it's Keegan.
Lot 70, what's up, Keegan? Lot 70 is $25 for,
Arumaki or Pruneface.
I mean, he looks like he could sub in for one of the California Raisins. he does purple face. Lot 70 is $25. He is loose complete with his cloak and his World War II blaster
I was
rifle.
gonna say it's a Mauser.
70 for 25, Mark Marciano.
Lot 71.
There's a lot to talk about with that one.
Lot
Give me just a second.
71. Hit it.
Lot 71, guys, is going to be what could be.
Sorry, Brian, you got swooped on.
This
lot
is
70.
this is referred to as a dark blue R2. Okay, so first thing we want to look at is we want to make sure that this sticker is original. It definitely is, in my opinion. And you want to start looking at over here and up here. This is called the dark blue R2 because
SE for a 66 additional one.
it has to be that shade of blue to have been a 12 back or from the early bird set.
Josh says
So-
early bird R2. Nice.
So, who said that?
Josh Crouch.
Right.
Oh, what's up, Josh? I had a feeling you'd be watching
Of
tonight.
course.
71 for 100, William Tashina.
William, you're in trouble, my boy, because there's a pop-up coming, and it's the nicest one I've ever seen in person.
Yeah,
not
Sean, that
carded.
is a really clean R2.
All right, next up,
Really too.
lot 72. All right, what you're looking at here is both that gray blaster pistol there and his little Starship's log cloud car pilot signing on.
So there's more to it. Before we show that, this piece right here, guys, that is one of the hardest accessories to find in Star Wars collecting, period. Okay? For 8 years, we've been looking for one to complete a figure, and we finally had one come in.
Josh Crouch just left a comment, and I have to fill in the blanks here and do this voice because this is what it sounds like. Hello. Sorry I'm late. Had to wine and dine the wife.
That's not at all what he sounds like.
That's what his comment sounded like.
Yeah, that's not at all
Listen.
what he sounds like.
When you have a pop-up, when you have a vintage sale at 7, you got to take the wife out to dinner and probably get her a little tossed around 6, because this is a get your affairs.
72 for 75, Andy Handy.
That
just
said
got
though,
it for
John.
Hold on, we need a check, Heather.
Time check for John Lil 72.
72 on both.
Okay, this is
That said though.
Sam.
Andy Handy on YouTube and John Lil specifically on Facebook have been going at it like same time.
John Little got it.
John
Lil
Little was
gets it.
first.
John Little won this round.
Okay.
Sam Sams is asking if we're going to do a Facebook claim sale tomorrow with the leftovers.
Maybe not a live claim sale, but possibly maybe a CCS,
I don't know.
but we can't promise.
Honestly, I can promise it's not going to happen, because the rest of the weekend I will be absolutely swamped. And if we do something like that, it won't be until next week.
So get those claims in now, and whatever's left over, maybe we'll save for the next vintage sale.
Next up is lot 73. We have a little
Sensor scope R2.
bit of damage on the sensor scope.
VKB can't afford to take mine out after last week's sale.
Yeah.
Well, you should have taken her out before last week's sale, so you don't got to worry about it.
I mean,
You can take her out for some nice
What's up,
ramen
Justin?
noodles.
dude,
That's all VKB's been eating for months.
hey, that's okay.
How's
That's,
that- how's
that's
the
what I
cat?
eat all the time.
Bro, VKB has been keeping us in business, I got to be honest.
Lot 74 is 30. We have Bespin Han Solo, and that jacket is in nice, clean shape.
It's a nice jacket.
Nowhere on the
Whoa.
face. Lot 74 is 30 for Bespin Han. Now, this is another one where we were going to talk
Guys.
about how nice the condition
Guys,
is.
okay.
This bag.
This
guys.
is, if we were ever going to bring back a lock it in,
74
Go
for
ahead.
30, Sam Sams.
camera's on Jeffrey for a second.
Give him,
Where's
give
right
it
there?
to him, Jeffrey.
One time.
Which one are we looking at?
75 for 40.
Yep.
Sean
Oh,
Crockett's
sorry.
already got it.
You have to split your eyes, one on each.
75 for 40, Sean Crockett.
It's already been locked
already
in.
done. It's already locked in.
Well, Sean Crockett locked it in.
Not even seeing the
All right,
figure.
just so you know,
I can't believe they
Yeah.
bro, your camera work needs work.
Needs work.
Look
trying
at how
my best.
beautiful that boy is.
Holy cow.
Have you ever seen
No,
a Death
let me
Star
see.
droid that clean?
It's so shiny.
Yeah, I can like do my
No,
hair
but
in
look
that
at
one.
the eyes are amazing. And the inserts. and how dark and black. That's how much was this?
$40.
Who went to?
Sean. By the way,
Dude,
John
that
Volkman,
is
you have
that's
to
like
make sure you're signed in
that's
on
like
Google
Chrome.
to comment on
that's like
YouTube.
that's
Sean
like
Crockett
crazy
says
nice.
to keep your fingerprints off of it.
Oh, is this
And
what I
tell,
think it is?
tell Sean Crockett we're going to charge
Lot
double
8
for it.
You really put that in?
Here, let me. Hey,
Okay.
Willie. Oh,
okay.
All right.
Let's stay on task.
Let's be honest here. This really should be
that should
the
be.
lock it in.
We gotta make
I don't know.
It's
man.
it's so
This is lock it in worthy.
All right,
it's expensive.
I
Let's
think
move down.
I
I don't think it's lock it in
And I'm-
worthy for one reason.
I'm trying to give Jeffrey a hint here. I think you should let him for this one lock it in. Have the tiger shirt back.
Willie T
gone.
wants to
Nah.
know.
Chris, the
Jeffrey,
brown snake.
Yeah.
right.
Willie T wants to know what your opinion on the blue dome for grading.
I love it. It's like an 80-85 easy.
In our
It's a nice.
Yeah.
But remember, Willie, we don't like guarantee grades. But if you're asking for my opinion, where's the at?
He already claimed it.
Oh, it's over in the box.
Yeah, he claimed it.
It's gorgeous. But
Alright.
but get your checkbook ready there.
Come on.
Keegan
come
says
on.
hello as well.
Keegan. Hey, Keegan.
Guys, next up, it can't be a lock it in for a couple of reasons. Sean Crockett, I know you're familiar with this piece. White hair, little dings on the hands.
But
This, it's missing the inner filament. So, where's the camera on this one? You want to look straight down the barrel there,
Even though you shouldn't do that with a lightsaber.
okay? And then look down the
Come on, Josh.
Back.
Practice lightsaber safety,
Andre's
please.
turn.
okay,
Sean
Come on,
Crockett
that's what
says
we
he
teach
does
the
remember
kids.
this piece.
okay.
Bad example.
I've owned this piece 3 times.
Yeah.
I've owned it once or twice.
All right. So what this is, guys, this is missing the inner filament. This is a
So a G, I think.
I think it's a GG.
A GG. That's what.
Okay.
Good game.
This is a double telescoping Ben Kenobi. Okay. It does have a crack right here in the barrel. Instead of it being there is a no grade online right now in the same condition, missing. It's not cracked, but it is missing the inner filament. That sold for $3,600. I want to say this week.
These are
We
they're
bought.
excessively rare. There's a 30 or less known. It's considered a prototype piece.
Well, it's you know.
Well, it's the original, very first version. There is one of these that Hakes has got, or Heritage has got now. That's a carded version. That's going to go for over $100,000. It sold for $75,000 3 years ago.
I'm just gonna let you guys know while you're thinking about this. This would be the time that you get your loved ones that might be stressed about you watching this show. You know, be like, you might want to say, hey, honey,
Your
find
Don't look at
find
the
something on Amazon
or
or
clock. He's your boy.
Yeah.
no, I didn't say
see-
wives. I
I
said
see
loved
what you're
ones
talking about now.
because we are following up a DT with
Oh, no.
yakety yak.
We're starting to hit those last 17,
whoa.
guys.
Now you're in. You're
All
in
right, this
stride.
is where it starts to get rough. Of course, he has his piece there. He's got a little bit of rub. I got 575 on Yak Face, guys. A little bit of rub on the knuckles, on the shirt.
Chad
and right here.
Sameha says he wants to live, so he's out. That's very fair.
Well, this is what some people live for. I know for a fact that there's people watching right now
Just for that.
Salivating.
that this is their grill. This is the one piece in their collection to complete their original set that they need. And I will tell you, for what I feel as though that condition is, that is a very fair price.
VKB says go to the basement while she watches Hallmark Channel.
You're starting to
Lots-
get to the fire.
Lot 78
Lot 78.
with the black skiff blaster.
So that's the Palace Blaster is what it's referred
Can we
to
get
as.
some fire emojis in the chat for these pieces, guys?
All right, we got a
Eric
totally.
Scott 77 for 575.
Thank you, Eric. I just got a Jesus Christ out of one of the guys.
No.
All right, we got. Well, you know what it is. Combat Poncho Luke. The belt's in good shape. The weapon's there. I believe that his coin is later in the show. And in this condition, complete, he's selling for right around $325.
This is
Thank you, Justin.
this is I'm gonna call the Bobby buy it now on this one. This is my favorite piece in vintage personally.
The lock it in, the Bobby lock it in.
So here we go. You
That
have
sounds like a proper claim to me.
the Death Star Trooper.
Death Star Gunner. You almost had it.
78 for 325, Andy Handy.
This
My
is
man.
the single most rarest Imperial figure in the entirety of vintage.
This blaster
That's
by itself is $150 all day, every day. That's the piece that I was talking about.
Hey, Bruce Stuff, good to see you.
What you want to look at on here, as far as condition, you always want to look at the cogs on the shoulders,
Cogs are so cool.
and they are awesome. The silver on the belt is perfect, and the red in the visor is perfect. His joints are stiff, okay? Not glued, not anything like that, but this guy is essentially brand new, and you know this is lot 79. I hope somebody already has it typed out. Lot 79, $300, guys.
And again,
Carlos
that's
says
the
great
Bobby
prices.
buy it now.
That is one of, and
You may collect one.
well. Don't skip, Josh. You got
I'm not. And his coin is later in the
John
show.
Will.
John Lill.
Yeah,
We're gonna need a time check.
We're gonna need a time check on that one.
All right.
Heather.
Lot 79, John Lill, and somebody.
Mike Bird.
Mike Bird.
Mike Bird.
What's the time you got on Mike Bird?
811.
8:11 on Mike Bird.
She'll make the call. Guys, thank you. Give me the cameras for a second. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. It's always stressful to have a vintage sale because, you know, a lot of these items. Look at what's just left on this showcase. There's ridiculous stuff. So for y'all to show up, I know times are tough right now. This is a huge help for us.
What was that?
Mike Bird
Mike
was
Bird,
first.
you got it.
This was, Josh, putting this sale together was also a huge investment for the store.
This was a big investment,
like a
guys.
huge investment. So
Well, I mean, we bought a collection from a good friend of the store. It took a lot of time and effort to go through that collection. Trust me. Anyways, we'll keep the show on the road.
I'm asking an expert on who this Ewok here is.
Hey,
I just texted him.
who are you doing?
I had to ask Tim to confirm.
just to confirm, lot 80, guys,
Why don't we
is
get-
Lumat.
Who?
Lumat. This is the correct bow. It is authentic, in my opinion. He's in decent shape. There's always a little bit of discoloring between the torso and the limbs, but $150. His coin is later in the show, I believe.
Tom Morgan is confirming that it's Lumat.
Yeah,
We know who it is.
Yeah, it's a
long-standing running joke.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, here is the
for the
rarest
party.
Lando Calrissian in vintage General Lando cloth goods cape. I love the cape on this one.
Yeah,
The
let's
nice
open him up.
purple cape. It looks, and the purple pants. This is my favorite Lando figure.
So of course we got
What kind of purple is that?
It's like a lavender.
his
Maybe
palace
an
blaster.
orchid.
I'd say more of an orchid.
I like it.
I do too. It's one of my favorite.
He's
Yeah.
definitely
Look-
more rare than the current.
Look at the
General.
condition. Look at the hair on this guy.
And yes, he was probably
Oh my.
shelf warming back in the day,
You have the thing
as
on
a
the-
Lando
Well, we'll
does.
get to it.
Right. But
We
the-
do
the
have a
is in the
coin
shell.
for General.
81 for 200. Eric Scott.
There you
Eric's
go.
got it.
Eric's got it.
All right, next up, just the chocolate bar, nothing else.
No.
Okay, fine. Here's
Mark, you just missed it.
Carbonite Han. You got
Carbonite on.
Han Solo with the Carbonite block.
He's got
Little bit of dings right here on the hairline. Very light discoloring on the torso. $275. I don't think that we have a coin.
But you gotta get him and you gotta get Leia Bausch together. You gotta get those two together.
This man,
You're
this
all good,
man's
man.
skipping R&D. I'm just saying.
Look at those
He's
arms.
been in a freezer. He's been in a chocolate bar for
That's not
at
an
least a year.
excuse. That is
It
not
should
an
have
excuse
maintained
to
his
skip
muscle mass
Armaday.
if he was frozen. He shouldn't have
Alright.
lost any of it.
I'm just gonna warn you guys right now. The next one is one that people are tuning in for just to see.
Specifically
dun,
Willie
dun,
T.
dun, 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 dun.
Oh, there's the click. Willie already knows what it is.
Ooh-wee.
Wait.
Please don't shoot it. It's gonna hit me like right
Oh,
in the
okay.
face.
I'm not
Hey,
gonna
wait,
shoot.
we gotta do the non-thing.
I'm not. All right, there he is. You guys know what time
No,
it
he's
is.
not paying attention. He could have been a part of
That
the joke.
is
When is he ever paying attention?
probably. Look at the condition on that sticker, guys. I don't see any damage. Okay, right there where it connects, there's a little fold.
Better than some modern stickers.
His R2 fold.
This is, I don't know. Like, I can tell you right now, if this makes it through the show, it's going in my personal collection, and I barely collect Star Wars anymore. There's the saber, there's the figure,
You do have a
there's
coin
the
for
price.
An extra coin.
We do have a coin coming up as well.
There's a coin down here.
Yeah, I've got a coin right
The coin is on the way.
Lot 84 for $5.50.
Where'd 83 go?
We already did it.
Man, that must this whole quick. I'll give you guys a second to think on that one. That is a pretty ridiculous piece.
We have 285.
84 for 550, Willie T.
Called it.
Yep.
No,
Do
Michael,
85
don't let
B on
Josh
this
keep
one.
it. Bring that art.
Dan,
to
83's
home.
already gone.
Forget how
Oh,
carefully he
it's
goes through it.
gone.
Oh no, it was an improper claim because he did 550. He was just off 83 instead of 84.
Who said?
Oh, Dane Young had an improper claim.
Maybe we just skipped 83. We were numbering. Heath.
I didn't number.
Hey, it wouldn't be a live show.
All right, lot 85. Lot 85, we've got the Banana
Good old
Man.
Banana Man.
Original, authentic, vintage, not vintage, Banana Man with his staff.
I was
No,
thinking the
no
same thing.
coin later. I've seen him in worse condition, selling for as high as $350. I thought 275 was a fair
85
price.
for 275, Dan Young.
Dan Young thinks it's a fair offer. Lot Imp, IMP, because I think that's where the error was. We wrote 85 twice instead of 83. Here's the Dignitary. Now,
Robert, you guys.
he does have, what you want to look for on Dignitary is his nose was so close to the bubble.
Well, the
Usually they
figure
have
is
rub
dead.
damage from the nose rubbing up against the inner side of the bubble. It's not necessarily from play, but so much as while it was in packaging. But there is a faint, incredibly faint speck. Mikey would not be able to see it.
86 for 140, Andy Handy.
It's not 86. It is not 86. It is Lot Imp.
Lot Imp.
There
Quickly.
is a Lot 86.
We had a miss. Andy, go ahead.
We do need a proper claim.
Tell him it's his, but then put in a proper.
But it's not his. He has to put in a proper line.
Lot Imp 140, Andy Handy.
All right.
Now it's his.
There we
He's
go.
got it.
There
Oh,
we go.
and
man.
before I forget, he is complete.
He
Oh,
is complete.
he is complete.
Do we have a coin for Imp?
For Diggy.
I don't see.
No coin.
All right. Lot 86, guys. We got Ramba. We got the proper spear.
And you have it.
We do have his coin coming up. Lot 86 is 150, and this is another piece. It's just in
Really nice
just
condition.
ridiculous condition, guys.
Lot 87 is the next Ewok. Warwick.
Warwick.
And I believe
He's not an Ewok of peace.
You do have.
I do. Okay.
86 for 150, Andy Handy.
Handy, handy.
All right.
Cleaning up.
Before anybody tries to claim this, he does not have his bow. Okay. Warwick had the dark brown bow. We did not get that in the collection. And I did not have one, but everything else is proper. I don't know if that hood has ever even been taken off of his head. And
David, what you trying to claim?
lot 87 for 125.
He might have canceled it on himself.
Yeah.
Like started to and then didn't want to. That
Uh-huh.
happens sometimes.
Gotcha.
Lot 88.
Okay. I'm sure everybody that is familiar, Coach, with this figure, Coach, knows he has a problem with loose limbs. And loose limb sink ships or something like that?
Loose lips, sink ships.
Yes, it was a joke. Thank you, gentlemen. This arm is kind of where you would expect it to be as far as looseness. The other three limbs are very, very tight, and
I'm trying to wipe that boot print off the side of your face since they stomp on your joke.
yeah, I don't know. It's okay. I'm gonna stomp on their paychecks. The mouth works perfectly.
You gotta lip sync that.
And the price you have on it's crazy.
All right, I put 300 on it. It is all over the place. I figured due to the condition, it needs to be in the middle range as opposed to the lower range. But with the coin, it's funny. This guy, his coin is like $40 to $60.
300 Roberto Herrera.
His coin is $40 to $60, and you can find.
What was the time on? I have Dan Young at 8:21.
Time.
That's what we do.
I need a time check.
Hang on, don't write that
88.
yet.
Yeah, let me just erase my permanent Sharpie.
Roberto Herrera was first.
Roberto got it.
Okay, I don't need to erase my permanent Sharpie then.
All right, we got one of the last, actually
Put it-
the last barge character to come out in vintage, Barada.
Our good friend Corey.
No, our good friend Dickie.
Oh, right. Corey is.
Corey's Nikto.
Yeah.
Not Nikto.
Barato Nicto.
All right, 120. It's Barada. You know what it is. There's his weapon.
Barata.
Honestly, a good
89
amount.
for 120. Mike Bird.
I had it at the same time.
Heather said Mike Bird.
What?
Okay.
Mike
Heather
Bird.
was ready on that one.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
she's not playing around over there. She knows what's what.
Lot 90 is Anakin.
Kind of out of place.
Well, he was more common because he was also released as a mail away.
Right.
So it wasn't like he was super hard to get as opposed to a lot of the other last 17 who were only released on card because he was also released as a mail away, and they
But
did a pretty good
because
job
of
at getting
that,
him out there.
Because he's so much more common as a mail away, his coin is hundreds of dollars.
Right,
I gotta talk about this one.
right, because that's
See ya,
the
Allie.
blaster.
All
Have a
right.
good one.
Next up, lot 91. We got at 125. This is the correct blaster mold, but it should be
Black.
the same blaster as that Death Star gunner. I'm including that blaster,
Oh,
but
I did get an expert opinion from Tim. He says he thinks it could be Lumat, but he could be wrong.
it might be.
I think he's correct though.
Long running joke, guys.
91 for 125. Andy Handy.
I don't have one, so.
So like I said, guys, Andy, that is the correct blaster mold. It's
Keegan
not,
for 66.
it's not going to be out of place with him.
He wants another 66.
Josh Crouch says mail away stateside and carded international for Anakin.
All right, guys.
Anakin, no neck.
Carded American as well.
All right, guys. This is the last of the last 17 figures of tonight and the last of the 8 original Ewoks. Lot 92?
Paplu.
Yeah, that's a 2. Lot 92 is 75 for Paplu with his stick.
Speed Demon
And
Poplu.
really, really clean. Look how nice and shiny that plastic
he looks
is.
like he's like oiled up or something. Like he's
That's weird.
92 for 75. Andy Handy. Poplu.
All right.
All right.
Is Warwick still here?
Yes. No. No, but Lumat is.
Thank you.
Oh, wait.
No, they're both. Still
Yeah,
here.
Lumat and Warwick are still here.
All right.
Surprisingly enough.
Bring 87 over here.
Here's 87.
All right. This needs to go to Heather.
Lot
All right.
90. Lot 93 is the Warwick Power of the Force coin.
Give me lot Warwick.
W.
AR.
Okay.
Lot Warwick
AR. Okay.
It's
for $140.
Oh man, that's nicer than I was thinking. I was thinking like 150 or 145. All right, that gets you both the figure. Again, he is missing his bow, but that gets you both the figure and the coin. Or you can claim them individually depending on what you're missing in your collection. Who do we have next?
Ramba.
Mark Marciano is asking if we are going to do a recap soon.
Ramba did.
We will.
After we get to the
We're
end of the
getting
coins
there,
over
Mark.
here, we will be doing a recap. Yes.
I've got Lumot over here, John.
Ramba did get claimed. So we have just the Ramba coin coming up from Power of the Force. So if you're missing that coin, not Ramba, but lot 94 is going to be 35. And again, that's for the Ramba coin.
Josh Crouch, Lot Warwick, 140.
Okay.
Oh,
He also says Anakin was tri-logo, so
Mhm.
not technically American, never on Just Kenner Return of the Jedi. I don't know what any of that means, but sounds pretty well researched.
no, Anakin was Chicago.
Yeah.
So, which means it's got to be UK or overseas. Australia.
Here we go.
Lot. Oh,
We got you, Josh. Alrighty. Lot number 94, again, that is the Ramba coin. Next up, what coin is...
A-Wing. Is A-Wing still here?
A-Wing is gone.
A-Wing's gone.
So if you have an A-Wing pilot, here is the coin, lot 95 for 30.
Lumat is next.
Lumot is right there. There's,
I'll go ahead and write the name of
David's
the...
already
where did Lumot
claimed.
go? Yeah, make sure you
Here.
grab everything.
He already claimed 96.
Who did?
No, not 96.
All right. What are you guys trying to tell me?
I was trying to never ignore me
Okay.
for this instance.
Give me a
95 for 30 for David Mantelli.
Lot.
Got you, David.
Give me a lot Lumat.
Not the number.
I'm gonna make this one hard to deny. Okay. We're gonna do.
Here, lot Lumot.
He's already got it over here, dude. We're gonna do $185, and that gets you a totally complete Lumot.
And that's
Lando General is already gone, I believe.
Yeah,
Yes.
he got cleaned.
and that saves you $25.
Andy Hennigan, I think.
Here.
Or John Will, one of the two guys.
Next up, Lando General coin is lot 97. It's one of the cheaper coins. We got $25 on it. Willie T. Brace yourself.
Yes.
It was.
It's just lot
Yeah,
Warwick.
from the,
All right.
It's just IG88, James. I'll go back to it during the recap.
All right. Next up, R2D2 Rebel Droid. That is the pop-up coin.
Eric Logan says claim Lot Lunatic for 185. I think we know what he means.
Well, it's
if
not
he- if
Lumat.
he means-
It's yeah. We got you, Coach.
Probably autocorrect.
I'm sure.
Eric Scott, 97 for 25.
I have an 828 on that one. David Mantelli.
All right. Check 97.
or
What?
we have RG. If you wanted to.
Oh,
The
this is
judges
guy.
and it's Eric
Oh,
Scott.
Scott. Okay.
Then you have all the bounty hunters so far, James.
Go.
Lot
Which one was
99.
Eric Scott? This one's Eric Scott?
Correct.
Eric Scott,
97 for 25, right?
yes.
Lot 99 is 40 for the Death Star Gunner coin.
A lot of Erics tonight.
Next up, lot 100, guys,
And then we'll do a recap.
is going to be
Endor Luke.
Indoor Luke.
So these are the last 3 coins we have available. We do not have these figures available anymore, so there won't be any more figures with coin bundles for the last of the 3 coins. But we have 3 more Power of the Force 1
99
coins.
for 40, David Mantelli.
David Mantelli. Okay, we've got 2 left. Again, that's the pop-up lightsaber R2-D2 coin. And the Endor Luke Skywalker coin. Give that a second, and then it's time for a recap of everything that's left. There's some really good stuff left.
Jordy?
100 for 30, Andy Handy.
Handy, handy. 1 left. Don't leave me with 1 coin, guys.
You bring me my
I know you need. I'm sure you need the coin, Willie.
Come on, Willie, you know you want it.
Can't even afford that coin.
Willie? Oh, Willie can 100% afford that coin. Don't you worry your sweet little
You're gonna bring us
self
some
about
barbecue.
that. When he's not a super busy master chef. Are you not friends with Willie on Facebook? Because-
98 for 50, Willie T.
Because Willie T posts some master class.
There was no
Alright.
chance that he didn't get that.
There, he posts some master class stuff
That's the one
on online. It is beautiful.
Oh,
I don't.
How does
It,
barbecue though?
it doesn't even matter. Yeah, he's so far past just barbecue, bro.
Let's start the recap, please.
So far past
Did
just
you
barbecue.
tell him that I'm waiting
Need
for my
space for the
barbecue?
recap.
All right,
Alright, recap.
time for a recap, boys.
Kids took it to the back.
Make sure you
Well,
explain
you can't, like,
66 for us and do or showcase it.
Roger.
Roger.
Man, still got these officer figures. I'm gonna have to grab one if they're still all here.
Proper claim, I got
don't-
you.
I don't collect vinyl.
Which one you want?
The middle one.
Okay.
Just yeah. Just claim me the middle one.
Is that 68?
Yeah, 68 for 25.
66 times 2, Chris Jones.
We have a lot over here with no claim name on it.
What?
It was lot 94, Rombo coin.
Lot 94.
Scrolling up. I don't
Andy
have one.
Handy, 66 times 2.
John Lill's getting the next one. I barely swooped him.
I don't see anything
Give
for
him bid on this
94.
one.
For who? John Lowe?
Yep.
Bruce Stuff, 66 times 1.
Are y'all getting those 66s? I'm guessing not.
Dan Young, 55 for 30.
I haven't written the name down. Wrote the name down. Whatever. Dan Young for what?
55 for 30.
30. Thank you, Dan.
I didn't write down any of the 66s. I got close to writing those 66s.
Heather, you gotta pull the 66s. They didn't write them.
Okay, I'm going to do that right now.
They called them, but they did not write them. Thank you.
Keep moving on, please.
Keep moving. Gotcha, sorry.
Was that 60?
I have Bruce Stuff for 1, Andy Handy for 2, and Chris Jones for 2 on 66.
What are you at? Thank
You guys keep saying the Facebook one's cutting out. I hate to see you go, but if you need to give YouTube a try and see if it's better, it doesn't seem to be that one is faster than the other.
And if you have any
Sometimes-
questions about like how to get YouTube up and running and make sure you can access the live chat, let us know because we can have Andres help you.
Josh Crouch, 26 for 30.
26, 20. These are
26 is over here.
26 is 35.
Yeah.
He might have meant 30
These
for
numbers
26.
Go enjoy Andor, Dan.
Oh, because it's good. Definitely. You will enjoy it. Not go enjoy it. We know you're going to.
Yeah, just make sure you get on program.
Josh Crouch, give us a proper claim.
No. It wasn't get on. It was just on.
Make sure you're on program.
No spoilers, just a reminder.
Yeah.
How awesome was Tales of the Jedi, though?
That was
Over
great.
here, showcase 0. Mark Zolke, 46 for 30.
Mark Zolke's getting himself his own Mikey T.
And lot B is a pancake, guys. And Zach put his heart and soul into this. It's
Really,
custom
it's inside the
3D.
soul.
It's custom 3D printed. He hand painted it.
And
Well,
don't
him and his team. I don't know if it was just him or
Lot
his
64
team.
for 25, Lem Jackson.
and
But-
don't drop it because his spirit will get out.
It's beautiful. He's really trying here, guys.
Lot 26 for 35, DS.
Let Heath know if he's funny or
I
not.
need to know who DS is.
Hey DS, could you give me your name?
I don't need anyone's validation. I know I'm funny.
That's what
Your
helps you
little
sleep at night
Fortnite
dance that you were doing a few minutes ago.
I was just shuffling with my arm. I wasn't doing a Fortnite.
shuffling.
I wasn't.
Is this
I wasn't
Zolki?
doing a Fortnite
Zolki.
dance.
Zolki, Lot B, times 2.
He's double dipping. He made a claim on mine and now he's claiming on yours.
Oh, it's Daniel Salinas.
For B times 2.
Lot 60 for 25, Lem Jackson. And right here we got Lot C, which is a thing
So,
that looks cool.
weekly.
And if y'all guys are trying to figure out the scale,
And it's about 1 Heath head.
it's a little bit smaller.
Well, we're not measuring scale. We're measuring
Griffin,
volume.
I see you.
It's exactly one of your head. There we go.
No.
Z
14 for Paul Dorman on there.
Nope.
Z Zolki
I'm
is
seeing your
Richard
comments.
Ewald.
We got you, Paul.
I'm seeing your comments, Josh. Your last claim that I saw was
Lot B for 2 was Richard Ewald.
What?
Like, we need one or the one that I just wrote down for Mark Zolke?
The one, it's not Mark Zilke, it's Richard Ewald. It's just we
pilots.
missed the name.
James is asking about.
I just gave y'all a sticker for Mark Zolke. That was for B. It was actually supposed to be for Richard Ewald.
Daniel Salinas, B times 4.
Did y'all hear that?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, what was that?
Daniel Salinas, B times 4. And then Kevin Houtzinger, 66 times 2.
We got 2 type pilots left.
56 for 30, Josh.
You said how much for Kevin?
No, 55
Forget 2.
is Beauregard is 55, Josh.
Lot 55 for 30. Josh. Nyan Num is a co-pilot.
Yeah, apparently he's a better co-pilot for Lando than his droid was. They had a very special connection. Unless you're saying that 9 is
Imperial Dignitary. Is Imperial Dignitary still up? Josh
No.
Crouch,
Dignitary is
55 for
gone.
30.
Sorry about that, Richard. We got it all worked out for you.
Is that the one you
He's a villain, not a
Yeah.
monster.
Imperial Dignitary's gone.
Oh, long gone.
Lot on tie, James. You're not paying attention. I'm showing you what you want to see.
Hey, be nice to him. Lot 20 is 30. Better watch it. I'll reprimand you for that one, soldier.
Lot 20 for 30. I say again, lot 20 for 30. We have now recapped this.
Like twice.
Hopefully we'll be set to go here.
Guys, apparently we screwed up. Lot Ramba, or Lot 94 was a Ramba coin
12
picked it
Chewbacca,
up. Before it was ready to go. Chewbacca's right here.
Lot 1 for
12-inch Chewbacca is lot 1 for 50.
50. James.
And he is in very nice shape.
James Soper, lot 20 for 50. You're gonna feel like a TIE pilot in a minute, James, for the Facebook exclusive feature, TIE Cam.
So does that mean for YouTube we need to get an X-Wing cam?
No. I don't
You're
deserve an
distracting
X-Wing
me
cam.
by showing me the sticky note that says stay focused.
Look, there's a shining light, Heath. You're being distracted again.
Sorry, James.
Look, it's a flashlight.
James Snyder, lot 1 for 50.
Alright. I think I've gone over this one enough times.
No, like get a real good. How are you?
All
You're
right.
still there. Let's get the.
Time. Let's go ahead and move on. Are we doing the posters next or the other thing?
Table, the middle tables.
Posters next. All right, time for some posters, guys.
So for everybody,
Oh, never mind. Drop the top.
Josh, John Will is asking about how clean is the Wampa. I don't know if you guys.
it's very John. It's very nice. The Wampa is very nice. Okay, so we went back. I actually ended up throwing some of these away because they were damaged past the point of where I was comfortable selling them.
Now, some of these may have some minor edge wear or some tears.
There is going to be edge wear. There is going to be minor tears. Just assume that there is. Okay, but because of that,
Yeah,
These were
unfortunately,
priced-
YouTube does not have the tie cam.
Yeah, you guys are doing great.
Sean says that we need to do a tie cam and X-Wing cam to have a dogfight during the
Alright.
next recap.
so we got lot P1.
So we can.
We
I
got
thought it was
P1, P2, P3, and P4. We're not selling sets,
And we're not
mostly
selling the
because if we were, you know what? Just do a set. Do P5, but it's still going to be $100. We did mark these down $10 a piece from what they were when we had these in the pop-up sale.
Would
The
you,
better
would you say P5 was?
P5 will be $100 for the set, one of each.
Sean Crockett's asking if these are BK posters.
These are Burger King posters.
These are the Burger King posters, yes.
So that gets you all four.
I want to say these are 78. And if you come right over here, guys, I can show you this. Some of these do have the compliments of Burger King, the Fort Worth Texans.
Oh. That's totally cool.
And this is the Coca-Cola Company in partnership. But you can see, you know, some of these, that's a good example right there. Some of these have small tears. Some of them have a little bit bigger tears. What we're going to do, guys, is we will take your orders, your claims, and we will fill them in order of condition.
I didn't realize.
These are the
best
same
of our
ones from the
ability.
pop-up?
These are the same ones for the pop-up.
These are what's left over from the pop-up.
So, like, I know Michael Lynn got his, but his delivery driver left them outside and they got ruined. So, Mike, I know you wanted originally a very minty set. Let's see what we have available, and I'll try to help you out with that. But there's not any minty ones left.
No. We don't have a personal set?
It's
No.
it's weird to me that in both of these, Obi-Wan Kenobi has like the same
Oh, who knows?
halo around his
Who knows why he does what he does?
Interesting. Yes.
And then here in a moment, we'll go ahead and move on to the next lot.
This is objectively the best one.
So Kinson's getting a P5.
Which I would have recommended that to Kinson in a second.
100%.
Because once you get these
Get the whole
frames,
set.
Yeah,
the
when you get
price is
these,
great,
when you get these frame guys,
phenomenal.
Just gonna leave these here for now and.
yeah, because they need to be in order. So that's the first ones that
Okay.
we need to pull.
Kinson, I would even think about maybe doing all four in one big piece.
Yeah.
Maybe behind a couch or something. Wow. That would look amazing.
Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and move along. We sold like 11 mint sets, really nice sets before. Next up, guys, this is going to be lot 101. This is a lot of people's grail piece.
John Archer, the Vader poster for 25. The Vader
Where's my writer's
poster
at?
is P3, John,
Well, tell them it's $30.
and it's $30.
Okay.
All right,
Oh, it
guys.
wasn't?
It was not a proper claim.
Okay, guys, this is a holy grail piece for some people. This is something that we had put away. It is complete, but before you claim
it's
anything,
mostly complete.
Where's
It-
Diana?
okay, hold on.
No, Diane.
No,
There's
Diana.
no Dianoga. Me saying it's complete is, I shouldn't have said that. The drawbridge is here. The hatch is here. The gun is in good shape and does
Three for 30. We know.
pop.
John Archer.
Of course, there's no
No glass.
John,
Uh,
I see ya.
there's no glass here. There's no rubbage in here, foam. There's no rope, and
Does this work
there's
okay?
that works great.
Michael Lynn says we can work something out offline. I just had minor surgery today and don't want to bloody up the ones received to check again.
No problem. All right. So, guys, we've had these in the show several times. Oh, this needs to be mentioned, and you need to show this. This piece and this piece are both broken.
Yep, we have 2 broken struts. We did not have any replacements on it. That's why it's only marked at 120 versus if it was in nice condition, complete,
This
it'd
would
be
be-
closer to 250 to
If,
300.
well, if this wasn't broken, even missing the stuff that it is, it would be 250. But since I'm being a maniac and you guys were so supportive, I want somebody to get their grail piece. This is going to pack up to a very nice size. The cardboard's in okay condition. Yeah.
Yeah, the gun's nice.
Well, the gun pops, so don't pull the trigger on it.
No, I mean, it's,
Good. I mean,
The exterior
Right.
looks really cool though.
this is a holy grail for a lot of collectors, and what we wanted to do with this item tonight, guys, is make a very affordable option for you. If you're worried about the stickers, I know that you can get secondary market stickers online for like $6 and print them out.
Bob, how's the battery compartment?
There's no battery
And there,
compartment.
battery compartment at the top? No?
That doesn't have any electronics. You're thinking
we already
you're
did
thinking
it,
the
yeah.
Star
Oh, I'm
Destroyer.
thinking the destroyer.
Yep.
The Death Star destroyer.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and move on. Lot 102, we have a brand new sealed MPC model kit. This is the Empire Strikes Back Snowspeeder model kit. The box it's a little beat, but the shrink wrap is still intact. So lot 102 is gonna be 40 for that brand new sealed vintage model kit. Next up, we have 2 loose complete. Oh, hold on. This is missing the button. How's the other one over behind the counter?
That is one from behind the counter.
Oh, it is? This is missing the button for the, I need a B on this one.
103B.
The button to
103 is 40. This one is
So
complete.
do 103B for $35.
We're going to do 35 on the one missing the button for the hood. This one's nice and clean, has its button. As you can see, $40. This one, no button. Missing the button on the front.
No button.
Lot 104, guys, is an acrylic case for a carded figure.
Just a nice protective acrylic case, nothing super special here.
Slide out. It will come wrapped in its plastic in its box, so you'll get it in the same condition that we got it. Lot 105 is the original laser discs. And yes, all 3 discs are here. So there's 1, 2, and 3. And when I was trying to find a price on this, it's anywhere from like $40 to $200. So there you go.
75 on lot 105. Lot 106. 106, we have the
Wicked and the Ewok Princess Kenitsa.
yeah.
The nubbies, whatever you want to call them, on the bottom are missing on these front 2. So they do have little screws that are stuck out, so it's kind of sharp. We had this in the show before for 60. I think we put it at 40.
So you can see the inside.
50?
We have it at 50.
We'll do 40 on it.
He says 40.
Is it missing one of the legs on the bottom, Bob?
Listen to.
It's missing.
So y'all can see how nice the inside is. And look, you
And
get
you
a
get a free penny.
You get a penny.
There you go.
We took another cent off of it for
So-
you.
Lot 106 for 40, Chris Jones.
Okay.
Chris
We should
Jones.
have put
Miss
2 pennies
Mary.
in there, so then we could have given them our
That's-
2 cents.
107
But
is 20 for the full color storybook.
I had this book growing up, and it's so cool.
20
Have a
on
good
that.
evening, Sean.
Lot 108.
Let's go ahead and open this bad boy up.
Those are.
I was too scared to open it.
Where's
I really wanted to see it though.
108
I
is
just
going
went
to
up
be
and sort
85
of
bucks.
opened it yesterday, and Josh was like, "Yeah, stop that."
All right, so we got the paintings of Ralph McQuarrie portfolio. You want to hold that down?
Mary
for me?
says her feed froze. Wah. For the
There's
Ewok.
other stuff that
Mary, the last slot of the night I put in specifically for you.
We now present the Order 66 Friday Night Live sale for the works of Ralph McCoy.
Might as well.
Bum, bum, bum.
Guys, I gotta tell you, this is another thing that if it doesn't get claimed, I will put these in individual frames and put them out throughout the store.
It's not even gonna be a matter of if it gets claimed and putting them in frames. If it doesn't get claimed, we already know who's taking it.
Who's that?
Preston, come on,
Where's Preston at?
Waco.
Oh.
This one. Let's see. You know, I've got a beautiful.
And just so you know, guys, these are vintage. These are vintage prints, which they did not do back then.
Guys, Kinston has to walk out of the room.
I mean, clearly they did do it though back then.
I'm about to say.
I mean, they're right there.
Those would look really
I
good
was
with
like-
the signed photo, Josh. With the Corey photo.
Man, some of these are just amazing.
That one's really awesome.
The concept Death Star, come on.
Just gorgeous.
Concept tie,
Oh.
concept X-Wings, trench run. How is this not already claimed?
I don't know.
But you keep standing there.
Yeah, y'all guys showing
Because
Alright.
no one has claimed it yet.
Alright.
true.
There you go.
It's
Lot
gotta
108
108.
for 85, guys.
Is it gone? That's no. Okay. Kinson's over here. Move along. Move along.
You know, he knows how to
Scott
claim.
Mudloff, 108 for 85. Kinston, you should have just claimed it.
We just claimed it.
Bro.
You
know how to
got
claim.
greedy. You
Guys,
got greedy.
Kinston is just too
Scott
nice
Mudloff.
to you guys.
All right, guys.
You should have
Lot
put a 5-minute timer on.
109 is a Super 8 copy
Look at
of
this. Look at
Star
this
Wars.
ridiculousness.
Spell that.
It's so silly.
I'm gonna do my best.
Is it the whole movie?
MUD.
It's a
whole movie?
yeah, it's a Super 8 copy of
That's
Star
so
Wars.
No,
I
it's
already gave it, it's
selected
not
scenes.
7 minutes.
It's
Or 3
selected
minutes.
scenes. It says it right there. All right,
That's
$40.
so cool.
Just another real cool
109
piece.
for 40, Chris Jones.
Yeah, that was-
110, we have the Return of the Jedi.
All right, we did it for the last one.
Ralph McQuarrie.
You don't have a
portfolio.
choice now. I'm giving you all the time in the world, Kenson. It's
You have plenty
110,
of time.
You better claim it before Scott does. He's gonna want
110
both
for
of them.
50. Here we go.
How
Okay.
is this only $50?
Oh,
This
I
is
like that.
this is priceless.
Well, I like this one better because it doesn't have all the font
Oh,
at the
Jabba
bottom.
looks cool.
Signed photo, too.
Oh, look,
Hermie.
So it would go
Hermiodal.
so nice with this.
Oh, that's an awesome. I love the colors.
Golly.
It's a very like sunset like color
A
scheme.
lot of the ones in this are much more
Kinston
similar
Law
to the
110
actual
for 50.
movie.
Kinston for the
And he barely beat John Lill. And Scott. And VKB.
Oh, a
You're
lot,
lucky you put it in when you
And
did.
a
Roberto.
lot of people wanted that one.
There's like 20 people.
And Robert
Bless you.
Roberto.
Roberto Herrera.
Doesn't feel. Okay, there you go.
I learned how to say that name because one of my soldiers has that name.
Uh,
And Randy Smith. The list keeps going.
Well, then get the other ones, too.
There is no other one.
All right, guys. Lot 111.
There is no Rogue One.
It's not in great shape. It's got creases. It's got a mystery stain.
But if you know, you know.
It is the backdrop.
real ones now.
Real ones know.
One of the original backdrops to the early bird special
Kevin?
display. Lot 111 is 50.
I
For this
really
backdrop.
looked at that, really like it.
Oh, we have another one in the back that for you. By the way.
You still got other stuff.
111 for 50, Josh Crouch.
111 for 50, Josh Crouch. All right. Real similar to the Kellerman book that we had earlier that got sold basically immediately. This goes, I would, this is more
Catalog-y.
catalog-y.
Yeah.
I mean, the pictures are awesome, don't get me wrong. But I wouldn't say that this has the same quality of information The pictures are awesome. I actually think I prefer the pictures in this one. But this has been printed multiple times. This
President says he has it and he loves it.
edited by Saint Sweet. Lot 112 is $40.
Next up, we've got the Return of the Jedi electronic LCD game. Lot 113 is 30.
And Barbara clean it.
Look at that. Look at that.
It is
So cool.
very, very clean.
Now, this is
I don't even know if it's ever been booted up. I
This
don't
is
know if it's
the
ever been removed
newest
from the box.
item in the show. This is from 1991.
113 for 30, Chris Jones.
There you go.
We can't play it
There was
first.
there was not a chance that that was going to survive.
It's in such good shape.
Kinston lot 112 for 40.
Who was the 113?
Hey, Bob,
Chris
Jones.
Jones.
is there any directions in the box with it?
Lots. There is there's a little bit of paperwork underneath the cartridge in the tray.
That makes a big difference.
No, I say I was making a joke. Kinston had a claim.
Lot 114 is 40 for the Empire Strikes Back.
8-track original soundtrack, guys.
What you know about this, Heath?
Oh, he does claim it
Nothing.
again.
Not a single thing.
Yeah, you probably don't even know what a VHS is.
I do know what a VHS is.
No, he does not.
Like, most of the time I do know what the stuff is you're talking about. That one I really don't, though. I'll
Heath,
give that
you
one.
were around when came around when DVDs went out. All right,
Okay.
I don't want to hear it.
You do realize I spent time growing up at my grandparents' house.
No, I don't.
Do
realize
have
Dude, you're
VHSs.
so young. Your grandparents are 40.
They're definitely not.
it. Whoa, that's
They're not even 40?
all right.
That's what I said.
115.
Grandfather.
No?
115, we've got one of my favorite mini rigs. And the thing I love about this mini rig is they brought it into the Lego Skywalker saga in the Battle of Hoth.
Did they really?
Yes, they
Dude,
did.
they're going through these mini rigs. We talked about it earlier.
Yep, no spoilers though,
There
because
is another mini
Another-
rig that people
yeah.
are about to start freaking out about as soon as they see the episode in Tales of the Jedi.
yep, another mini rig made its way into canon
Made its way
with
into
some
canon.
alterations.
I
They did
guess
some
I didn't
alterations to
recognize
it, but they did
I don't know what he's saying.
They did bring it in. 115 is 25 for this awesome mini rig right here. It is complete. I think this is what the MTV 7 I think is what it's called. All right. Lot 116 is 20.
Oh, you running or something?
I was wondering.
116 is 20 for this thermos.
So there should be an outer shell
Kinston
on
just
the
claimed
top.
it.
Of course.
Why didn't you drink your coffee out of that tonight, Bobby?
I don't know. Good question.
That is a good
It's
question.
more for soup.
I see. That's kind of hard
good
to
soup.
eat soup out of, actually.
Good soup.
Next up, we've got the Hoth laser dish. This is not the one that came single packaged in the box. This is the one that came with the Ice Planet Hoth cardboard AT-AT playset.
I don't believe you.
It's in good shape. $15 on that laser dish right there. Speaking of AT-ATs though,
Next up.
here's the AT-AT that wasn't the budget version. The Ice Planet Hoth playset, that was the budget AT-AT that came with this laser turret. This was the real
Listen,
deal that all the kids wanted
This
back in the day.
this
Michael
took
Wynn,
some
it's 117 for 15.
this
Definitely
took
not
some
118.
work by Oren. Oren put in work for you guys.
Imperial Walkers have entered the sale. I repeat, Imperial Walkers have entered
It's missing two pieces.
It is missing two pieces.
It's missing the battery cover on the
I
inside,
tried to find one, guys. I
And-
really wanted to find it.
and it's missing the light bulb cover on the.
God.
On the outside.
On the outside.
Michael Lynn, 117 for 15.
All right, guys. All day, every day, this should be around $250 in this condition.
The laser cannons, $120 is what just the cannons are.
Well, cannons are selling for $120. The whole thing is $175.
That's. with
So
good cannons,
that
that's
should be
awesome.
claimed immediately.
Crush those rebel.
How clean are the cannons on
They're pretty
It looks
nice.
like everything's.
it? Nice and clear.
Yeah, the laser cannons are in good shape.
I was so stoked when I
Let
found
me
the
get
second one.
Let me get a close up on this face.
Look at that face. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
Do we want to assemble it? All right.
Tell Sean. Tell Sean.
Oh, what did he say?
Loves his DSD droid.
Oh yeah.
That's like one of the nice. Oh,
We have 2 loose complete with the box. This is the Imperial
The
attack
box is
base
the
on
box is
Hoth.
beat up, guys. The box is basically not included in the price. The first one to get claimed will have the instructions, and they are both 100% complete.
And in nice shape.
And nice and white, nice clean shape. We got 125 a piece on these.
Action figures and Tauntaun sold separately.
they also said the Luke Stormy.
Yeah, perks of being one of the owners of rebelscum.com, huh?
All right, lot 120 for 40. We have a loose complete with the box Energizer.
It's better than that.
Oh, is that?
It's
oh,
better
okay.
than that. Look.
Yeah, it's got the
There's
insert too.
everything. Inserts right there. Instructions are right here. Box is in decent condition except for some tape tear. $40, guys.
120 for 40. Michael Lynn.
Lot 122 for 30. We've got the E-Web cannon.
Well, he doesn't have a word of intent. It's just 120 40 watt. Does that count?
That's fine.
It is complete with the box and the instructions, no insert. We're gonna 1-2 skip a few. We have one also just loose complete, no box.
119,
For 20.
125, George Gavrich.
Take one. Well, let's double check. Which one? Might be this one. The box on this one is nicer, so. There you go.
All right, guys. We are getting ready to go into some documentation here. If you have any questions, we'll be happy to answer them. But we're going to go ahead and show all of them at once. So make sure that you pay attention to the lot numbers. This stuff
122
is
for 30, Lem Jackson.
way cheaper than it should be.
132 for 20, Sean Santiago.
So if you're trying to put together mailaways or
Put
just,
that in a baggie, please.
you know, nostalgia, whatever the case may be, this is your opportunity, guys.
So,
So make sure to show all those off.
here we go. Here's these.
And we did want to skip a few.
We did 1-2 skip a few.
Hang on, I'm going through these one by one again. Some people are saying they can't read the numbers on Facebook.
124.
So I'm trying to make sure I can see them.
125. 126. Where's 127?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. 128.
129.
129 and 131. All right, so we have
What did I just watch?
a
Experts.
silver border
Professionals.
Empire Strikes Back toy catalog right here for 12. We have the Atari paperwork for 12. The Jabba the Hutt Return of the Jedi toy catalog for 12.
121 for 12, David Mentelli.
We've got a couple more Empire Strikes Back toy catalogs for 12. We've got some more ESB Luke and Yoda
125.
toy catalogs for
George
12.
Gavrich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
125 for 12, Monte Martinez.
125 for 12, Monte Martinez. We've got 129. This is the Return of the Jedi Emperor's Throne Room toy catalog for 12. We've got a few of those available. And last but not least, we have the Empire Strikes Back logo toy catalog. And this one's real beat. You can still clearly make it all out, but this one's a little worn. 12 on lot 131. And we'll give that a second, guys. Go back over these again real quick, and then we'll move on to lot 127 next. Go ahead and give y'all. Give y'all a
No,
second.
you don't. You still got posters over
Let y'all
here.
finish going
Yeah,
over those. And then we'll move on.
We've been doing this all night. I just don't think
I don't
anyone's
think
noticed
I've
it.
seen y'all guys do
No,
that.
we
Because
noticed.
we're so smooth.
Yeah, I try not to look at y'all.
Oh, that's fair.
All right, moving on.
Any micro collection today? See, they're asking about it.
All right, at the end of the show, if you want to show them some micro collections, go for it.
All right, 127 is 30. We have an Imperial
We have
speeder
micro
bike.
collection figures.
It does not have its butt flaps. That is all that it is missing. No butt flaps. Laser cannon on the bottom. Both handlebars. It does still blow apart.
You broke it.
128 for 12. Joe Amarilli.
Okay.
Amarilli.
Oh, I didn't. There we go.
All right. Who broke it?
Who broke it?
That's why we can't have
Things were
nice
getting a
things.
little too chummy here. I broke it. Burned my hand, so I got mad and punched it.
Josh, why are you doing this, Dad?
Sorry, son. Sorry. All right. There we go. So there you go. There's the speeder bike. Again, no butt flaps. Next up, we've got some assorted in beater condition Tauntauns. There you go. Those are going to be 130 for 20. Next up, we've got kind of a micro collection-y sort of thing, but also not really. Here we have the little die-cast, one of the first of a die-cast miniatures vehicles. This is the Darth Vader's TIE Advanced. It is complete.
Mikey's back.
It is very clean. There's the Darth Vader. And also, the wings are removable. And there goes Vader. Ejectocito, cuz.
What?
Thanks. Thanks, Tyrese.
Lot 133 is 40 bucks.
34.
134. 134, we have a loose complete. Oh, how about that? It's so funny because I was like, hey, shouldn't that be next to it earlier? But that's okay.
What's that?
That. All right, next up we have a loose complete Jabba the Hutt playset with the box. That's going to be 134 for way too cheap because that should be 150 all day
Scott
long.
Rudloff, 133 for 40, and Josh Crouch, 134 for 75.
Yeah, that's a steal. You got that half off, Josh.
We got one. There you go.
And we've got this one also less than half
Was
off,
it just
actually.
Scott or Josh?
Scott
Did we have
Rudloff,
any more
133
134 for
40.
75?
Josh
Or
Crouch,
just one?
134 for 75.
Okay, we got this. Go ahead and set that in there.
Yep.
What did you say?
Did we only have the one 134 for 75?
We only have one 134.
Okay.
But we do have,
We do got 162.
which
we
is
did
a
1-2.
1-2 skip a few.
It's the same exact thing. No
It
box.
is complete, no box. And it's also, this one's actually less than half off because it should be
You mean more than
closer.
half off?
Yeah, that's what I meant. This one's way more than half off because it should also be closer to 150. So, loose Jabba, Salacious B. Crumb wearing Leia's collar for some reason.
Bobby, what's the B stand for?
Jeremy, 134 isn't available anymore, but
But-
we do have 162, which is just missing the box.
No box, right.
No box.
And then,
Now it's gone. Andy Peck.
Andy Peck. And then, last but not least, we have just Jabba the Hutt by himself for
Get over here.
435.
Come prepared with cleaning materials.
35 on 162. $161 is
162 for
35. It's already gone.
162 is already gone, Mark.
Sorry about that, Mark.
Well, enjoy.
Give it a second.
Back there with Josh first to see.
All right, next up, we've got the Return of the Jedi. This is the later release, the Return of the Jedi release of the X-Wing. This is the with the battle damaged clear stickers on it. Also, the Return of the Jedi one was in a gray plastic. The first release of this X-Wing was with white plastic. Complete with its canopy, all 4 cannons. The S-foils do work and lock into place and release. You've got your landing gear right there. I cannot guarantee that the electronics work after so long. And y'all should get that claim now because that should be 75 to 100 all day long because a loose complete regular vintage
Andy
X-Wing
Peck, 135 for 60.
is around 75 and this one is rarer and more expensive than that. So this one's closer to that 100 range. Next up, 136, we've got some more paperwork. This is the instructions for the lightsaber, the inflatable lightsaber. Lot 136 is $20 for the inflatable lightsaber instructions. Lot 137, we have a mostly complete. What is Josh thinking? This one should have been closer to 75 as well, guys. It is only missing the plug with the harpoon.
Josh Crouch.
The plug with the harpoon, the glass is there. Canopy's in nice shape. It's nice and clean. There isn't even any DAC residue left on the rear seat.
Oh, did we check the AT-AT foot for any of that?
We didn't check the AT-AT for any DAC, any either. But
I think you might want to straighten that. It looks like it's going to fall.
please go check that. Battery section is nice and clean.
137 for 50.
There you go, Andy.
Andy's killing it with these vehicles, man.
He's getting on my nerves.
You gotta be faster then. I don't know what to tell you.
You need to intimidate him.
Next up, we've got a Kenner mail-away baggie, specifically a C-3PO baggie. We're gonna do $20 on that. That's just for the baggie on the inside.
Whose handwriting is that?
Not mine. Next up, we've got 2 loose complete cloud cars, both with their canopies and glass. $40 on lot 139 gets you the original
Josh Crouch misses you,
vintage
Jeffrey.
cloud car.
Josh Crouch misses you. Sends his love.
All right, this one completes a few different figures,
138
guys.
for 40, Jeremy Couch.
Wait.
Jeremy
139.
You say for how
40.
much?
Oh, 138 is 20, not 40.
John
Jeremy,
Little.
did you mean 139?
Did you
That
get a
would
claim on
make
this?
more
Yes, John Little.
John Little, 139 for 40.
Is
There's
this,
2.
Is this one not
138
nicer?
is-
But is the one first one? Is this one not nicer though?
There you go.
I know what I'm doing. I'm looking out for them.
139 for 40, Jeremy Couch.
All right, and then Jeremy Couch got the second one.
You're welcome, guys. Bobby's trying to give you the
Keep-
bad one, but I
Bobby's-
got your back.
Bobby's trying to keep the show moving.
I'm keeping the show good.
You're keeping the show annoying.
You're keeping the show.
I think
You're
Keith
holding
should
up
be
the
in
show.
You're
the
holding
should
up
be
the
in the
show.
Turtle Club because he's slow. Lot 140, we've got the Hoth Rebel Blaster. So
ever
this
heard
Rebel
that?
Blaster goes with Hoth Luke, Echo Base Hoth Luke specifically. It also goes with the Rebel Commander. $12 on that blaster right there. We've got quite a few available. I'm gonna put
Hey guys on Facebook.
Hoth Blaster. Lot 140 is $12. Lot 141. Lot 141, we have various AT-AT commanders in various condition. Lot 141, they're going to be $15 a piece. I will do my best to grab you one of these figures in as nice condition as possible as the claims come in. Specifically,
140 for 12, John Little and Mike Dickinson.
I would say this is the nicest one. So first person to claim is going to get that one. It is in very, very clean shape. Yep, both of these. These are the 2 best ones for sure. The others are in pretty decent shape, but those 2 are the absolute best.
And they all look pretty good. I don't see any like super beat up.
There isn't. Yeah. Next up, we've got lot 142 for 12. This is for what's called the Bespin Blaster. This completes a number of figures. It completes Bespin Han. It completes Lando. It completes Lobot. It completes any of the Bespin guards. It also completes the AT-AT commander as well. So if
I
you want
tried
to claim,
my best, Chad. I tried my best. He dodged me.
Josh has to do it.
Yeah, it's Josh's thing. Lot 142 is going to be $12 for the
It
Bespin
is
blaster.
forbidden.
Lot
142 for 12, John. Go.
Lot 143. We've got Klaatu. This is just the regular Klaatu, or Jabba's Palace Klaatu, or the Rancor Keeper Klaatu, whichever you want to call them. But this is not Klaatu Skiff Guard. $12 on lot 143. Lot 144. We've got the headpiece for Tebow, the Ewok Tebow. $10 on that. We have 3 available. Lot 145. Here's all the Vaders. $10 on a Vader. That one is very, very nice. Nice and clean. No paint wear on his circuit board there. On his chest breaker. How many of his breakers do you think got tripped when Palpatine zapped him?
143 for 12, Mark Marciano.
143 for 12. All right, Mark, let's see. That one looks really nice.
I find your lack
No.
of claims disturbing.
That one's good.
144 for 10, David Mantelli.
144 for 10, David Mantelli. All righty. And then there's 145 for 10, of course. Lot 146. 146, this is the Skiff Guard Force Pike. $15 on this. This piece right here completes another group of figures. I believe it completes, let's say it completes Klaatu, Nikto, Skiff Guard Lando,
Josh Crouch.
Weequay, a few others.
Josh Crouch says, "Good thing I wined and dined my wife. She is gonna kill me when she sees PayPal." Well, we appreciate it, guys.
We have 2 different Chewies here, lot 147 and 147B.
146 for 15, John Archer.
146 for 15, John Archer. 147 is this nice, clean Chewie right here. 147B is $10 for this Chewie with some wear. You can see some of the paint has worn on his bandolier here.
10, Ricardo Jimenez.
Ricardo. 145 for 10. Why are you confused?
Oh, he's got more right there.
Yeah, there's plenty.
I know, I was...
That's the nicest one. I thought you were all about getting them the nicest
I didn't
one,
see that
Heath.
he was in the tray, and I'm like, where's the stickers? I thought he was the last
I thought
one
you
left.
wanted
This
them to
has
have the
nothing-
nicest
this
one.
completes everything.
Didn't
Who
he
is
just-
Who is this for?
didn't he
I-
just-
Boys, you're both pretty. I can take you both to prom. Let's keep the
Hold
show
on a second.
going.
We're both... Only one of us is, and we know who it is.
Yes, thank you.
Well,
Oh, wait, but seriously, though, who is it for?
Ricardo, if you were paying attention.
You were
on.
too busy going on about whatever.
148, we've got Bumblebee Tuna. No armor, no staff, but they both have their cloaks. Or robes, rather. That's not a cloak. Lot 149. 149, we've got the Heavy Blaster. This blaster right here goes with Dengar. And
Ricardo
it goes...
143 for 12.
And it goes with... the Snow Trooper. $12 on lot 149.
VKB and Josh are commiserating with each other about their impending doom from their wives.
Lot 150.
Their
Maybe they can
impending
move. Maybe
couch.
they can move in together.
Their impending couch visit.
150 is that super, super rare blaster. I don't think that's right.
It's not the super rare blaster.
It's one of the rarest blasters.
It is the smallest, hardest to find blaster.
Like, as in if it's on your floor.
I'm pretty sure $10 is not right on that.
It wasn't. These got reversed. That's what that was
149
supposed to
blue
be.
or black version or blue.
There is no black version
Brian
of that.
Morales
version.
claimed
Not of that
150 for
blaster, no.
10 before
For who?
before we changed them.
Name one figure that a black version comes with that.
What?
Roberto also did 150
Looks-
for 10.
Didn't even get... Okay, whatever.
The American prototype. had
just-
that.
Oh, the
You-
American
918.
prototype.
You
A
just
figure that never
lost.
got
Time check
released.
for one. Oh, no,
There's
the
nobody
header's
over
not there.
154 is
Ooh, I'm sorry.
not...
Hold on one just a sec. Who had 150?
Roberto
Brian Morales.
and Brian.
I have 918.
Well,
Did you switch these back?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a mistake. Who got called out first originally?
He called it first, and then I saw mine come up.
Okay, so he called it before yours came up. So
Yeah.
who did you call?
I called Brian Morales.
Okay,
Brian
so
Morales got it. 154. I believe this is low grays.
Yes.
Satchel.
$10 on low gray satchel. Next up,
That's an A and a B.
lot
Or,
150.
I'm sorry.
1 and 152.
There you go.
We've got Zuckus, one with his armor in really nice shape,
That dude is
And-
immaculate. He's just missing a gun.
and one without. In case you're wondering what the inside of his cloak looked like or
And
coat.
that one
Nobody
just
needed
went
to
to
see
jail
that.
for
$12.
Yeah.
That dude wants to sell you a watch on the street in New York.
Next up, lot 153 is $10 for the Death Squad Commander. We got a few of those. There's 5 available. There's a couple in decent shape. These are, I think, the 3 best ones.
Now, this is the stuff coming up, guys, that I did mention. If you still want to do something for Christmas cops, this is the stuff to do it with.
Lot. Who did the numbering here? Lot 155 is 15
No.
for Bespin Luke, and 155B is for a pretty worn Bespin Luke. This one's definitely in beater condition. $10 on the beater Luke, but we've got $15 on the nicer Bespin Luke. He does have some wear on the front of his boots, around the hands, in the hair a little bit, but this one's just, you know, he's all kinds of stressed out, guys. Look at all those patches. Poor guy.
Eric Logan says, I'm fascinated by the Swanson Manly Meal TV dinner trays.
Is that what he sounds like?
Ron
Shit,
Swanson?
It's your father. Yes.
Lot 156 is $15 for purple smock Ugnaughts. We got 2 purple smock Ugnaughts. No lunch boxes for $15.
Lot 157 is it's a teddy bear, murder bear.
Poplu, one of the
Is it
last
a red
17. One of the few last 17 we actually have left. All the other ones I think are gone already. $25 on that Poplu right there. He is missing everything.
He is missing everything and he still sells $40 on eBay.
He's lost everything.
Next up,
He's lost.
we have a Wicket with no spear for 20. And we have a
Lumat.
Lumat.
157 for 25, Michael Wynn.
We have a Lumat for 20.
158 for 20, Josh Crouch.
Josh Crouch.
Terror Bears.
And then there we go. There's Lumat.
Dun,
There you go.
dun.
Lumat is right there.
I'm coming in your dreams.
Is that you start barking when you don't claim something for 10 minutes?
Mark Marciano, 158 for 20. That one's already gone, boss man.
All right, next up, we've got the Darth Vader light switch cover.
One of Jeffrey's favorite items ever.
The switcheroo.
This is actually super easy to mount to. You pop this little bracket off, screw it in, pop it back on,
Yep.
and then you're done.
So eyes change colors.
Yeah.
$30. So
There's a Charlie Puth song about it.
so when you have it set to
switcheroo.
on, he's doing Vader. When you have it switched to off, he's doing Undertaker face.
That's right.
Boom.
Don't encourage him. Yeah, y'all gotta go on this side because I need the bag stuff.
Here we go.
3.
Now we're getting
161
real.
and 162.
We already did them.
Oh, that's right.
163
You
is
fool.
$15 for
Low gray.
brown stripe low gray, and then
Tan stripe.
164 is tan stripe, both naked, no accessories.
Thomas Morgan says, I love seeing... Thomas Morgan says, I love seeing all the murder bears finding new homes.
165 guys is $12 for Tebow, and 167 is $15.
For Chief Chirpa. And the Chief Chirpas
Chief
are
Pachawa
half
Chawa.
complete because they only come with one other accessory. So he's
That's
only
right.
missing his stick. That's
That's a
actually
really
really
good
nice to get an Ewok missing only one accessory. Lot 168 is $15 for a Dengar. 169 is $20 for an Emperor.
Only missing is Kane.
Lot 170 is $10 for Lobot.
I'm on low battery, 20%.
What happens if both of us?
Lot 171 is, we have multiple
Well, that's why
batteries, so
you
don't
need to
worry.
combine them so that way they can share.
Lot 171 is $15 for Bosk.
That's cool.
172 is 12 for Hoth Luke.
Andres and I are already sharing a brain cell, so that's gonna get
And
dangerous.
They can share.
It's struggling. Lot 173 is $10 for the Hoth Rebel Soldier. 174 is $10 for the Hoth Rebel Commander. 175 is $15 for regular Red Snaggletooth.
153 for 10 for Brian Ross.
176 is $10 for a Tusken Raider.
Let me sticker.
177
153, 10, Brian Ross.
177 is 10 for a Hoth Han Solo.
And guys, just because these are in larger bins with more of them does not mean they're not in good condition. We have a whole bin.
172 for 15 Mark Marciano.
We have a whole bin of ones that we deemed were not worthy to be up here. So we still tried to pick and choose the good ones to sell to them.
Lot 179 is
You said this was
15
Mark Marciano.
for an Imperial
Mark
Snow
Marciano,
Trooper.
172 for 12.
VKB 177, 10 for cops.
Do I need him to reclaim for that? Do I need them to reclaim? It's he put 15.
Thank you, VKB.
Oh, you said 15?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
That
too
was
late. It's
nice.
already written.
171 for 15 Daniel Salinas.
I've also got a 177 10 for Mando Cops. Who was that? Oh, you
Both
already
of these for Mike.
Where's 177?
All right. Lot 180. We're not separating these by mustache variant. Lot 180 is $10 for the Bespin Guard.
VKB is it for Christmas time?
Yes.
BKB was Christmas cups?
Mike already got it.
Did you get my 171 for Daniel Salinas? Mark Marciano fixed his claim.
Did anybody
for,
grab a boss?
For 172.
No, we're getting off the rails.
All right.
174 for 2 for Andy Handy.
174
for
for
both
2
of these?
for Andy Handy.
Was 178 for 2 of them?
Yes. I told you that.
Well, I gave him twice, didn't write times two.
Should have.
I know
Okay.
I should have.
Hey, this is why we're getting off track. One voice at a time,
What's this
please.
one? 174.
174, 2, 10 each for Andy Handy.
And that's in my hand right now.
Okay.
And did we fix Mark's for?
Well, yeah, he got it at the proper price to begin with.
All right.
Okay, good.
Michael, we're gonna give you the best one. I'm not. He says check for a clean gold foil jacket and face 180. You also need to give me the price before I give you one, but we will give you the best one.
All right.
That's got to be Michael Lynn.
Lot
It is.
181 is 20 for a Gam Guard. We've got 3 Gam Guards here.
Are these Hans the small head?
There's no variant with
Yeah,
that.
there's no variant. Well, there is actually lots of variants, but we didn't.
Or I think he meant these ones. my
Lot
bad.
182.
Those are big head.
These are all big head Hans for $20. There's 3 available. Again, those are big head Hans.
Yeah, sorry about that, Mark. I'm trying my best.
Ricardo.
Lot 183 is $10 for a Weequay Skiff Guard. $10 on that guy right there.
Give me the game guard.
Lot 184 is 12 for a Reyes. Lot 185 is 20 for a Tessic or Squid Head with no blaster. But they both have their armor. They both have their cloaks.
Michael Lynn, lot 180 for 10.
Already got it.
Clean white foil.
Lot 186 is 10 for a Skiff Guard Lando. These are all actually complete, guys. This is an FX7 medical droid. They do have all of their arms as well as their central arm. Lot 187 is 25 for an FX7.
If you need health, make sure you go over to one of those guys.
Lot 188 is $12 for an Imperial officer. Lot 189 is 15 for a 9-num.
Guys, I mentioned this earlier in the show. These do have, well, this one specifically, the pinking that happens with this. So that'll be the last one, but these are all in really nice shape if you ask me.
A lot better than some of the other ones we've had.
Lot
Yeah.
190 is 25 for a Stormtrooper, no blaster.
Somebody needs to get all three of those.
Next
I
up,
was thinking about it. I'm a bit of a stormtrooper.
All right, I'll right. I'll
we've got some Bespin Landos, no capes. These are regular, non-smiling Landos for 10 bucks.
No capes.
Lot 192 is 10 bucks for a Ben Kenobi.
Assorted hair. If
Hello
there's-
there, hello there, hello there, hello there.
If there's one specific that you want, like this one is very gray hair.
187 for 25. Andy Handy.
And that is complete.
193 is 12 for classic Princess Leia in assorted condition.
190 for 25. Mark Marciano.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Oh, sorry, what was that one?
190 for 25, Mark Marciano.
Why do we have multiple of these?
He,
So that's that.
Kevin Weil said, that's actually pretty funny.
Lot 194 is for Bespin Leia, no gown. Lot 195 is for General Madine.
General Nadine.
196 is for Admiral Akbar. 197 is for Nikto. First person to claim is going to get this one. That doesn't have the yellowing torso. Lot
Do it on a reach.
198 is for an IG-88. This one's actually nicer than the one that was complete. Lot 199 is 20 for a removable limb C-3PO, which as you can see, a lot of the gold color has faded on this one.
Eric Logan.
Got it.
It's practically a TC-14 at
There's
this
two
point.
of them.
There's two, boss.
Oh, I didn't see the other one. 197.
Lot 200 for 15 is a red hair. What's considered a, I know it's still brown, what's considered a red hair Hoth Leia for 15. 201 is 20 for an Imperial TIE Fighter pilot. 202 is for a very loose limb brown hair Bespin Luke. We're going to 1-2 skip a few.
200 for 15. Sam Sams.
Same Sams. 205 is going to be 15 for a blonde hair Luke. 203, this one's really nice. 203 is going to be 15 for a hammerhead.
Or door by the ball.
202 for 18. Michael Lynn.
204 is 12 for Klaatu, the Skiff Guard. 206.
I got you, Michael.
206.
203 for 15. John Archer.
200, you said?
203.
Oh, 203.
And then
John
203
Archer.
for 15. Sam Sams.
Sam Sams.
204 for 12. John Edward Lee.
JEL. All right. 206 for 20 is Bespin Gown Leia. The gown is in very nice shape, just no blaster.
There's that non-printed lapel Han that we showed much earlier in the show.
Just no blaster, 20 bucks.
Still in awesome condition. That definitely
Very
needs
nice.
to sell.
Yeah. 208. We've got a
206
Endor.
for 20. Michael Lynn.
indoor
207 for 20. Brian Morales.
Brian
I need
Emo.
a time check on that one. I got Josh Crouch for it at the same time.
Yeah,
201 for 20. Paul and Tammy Sheehan.
Paul Sheehan.
And then Daniel Salinas. 198 for 15.
What was the question?
Time
We need
check
a
for
time check on
207.
207.
Time check on 207.
What was 198?
Daniel Salinas.
Okay. Brian Morales got 207.
BMO got 207. That in one hand, that in another hand. Alrighty.
Make sure the stickers in the
208-15 for the Endor Rebel Commando. Or Endor Rebel Soldier. 210, we've got an X-Wing Luke.
in the front.
And we have one loose Smiling Lando, no cape for 15.
Look at that.
And that's
grin.
it for the regular loose figures.
Go ahead and do those 3 lots
And
real
then we
quick,
got
and
3
then we're
more
gonna do
lots.
something fun.
Heath, you're a child. Put your hand in that.
210 for 15, Paul
But I
Sheehan.
did a while ago spend a lot of time cleaning this up for y'all guys, so he's nice and clean for y'all.
He gave
210 for
clean, why don't you,
15.
put your hand in there.
210's gone.
210's gone, Jeremy.
Yeah, there you go.
Come on, Heath.
You do it then.
My hands are too big. I'm a grown man.
Let me try.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I gotta sing that my stick is better than bacon though.
Do it.
Or the seagulls.
The what?
Yeah, you gotta sing a
Seagulls.
Yoda song.
Rockin' and rollin'.
I love it.
Down to the streets I'm strolling.
Straight.
But the seagulls.
Sweat banger.
If I had an AirPod, it would be smoking. Straight heat.
Alright.
$40 on the 209 hand puppet.
Come on, that was
Yoda.
worth $40 for this song.
The hair is intact. He's
See,
still going.
this is why you gotta have both streams. Because in YouTube they only hear it.
Because then when he does something goofy, I film it, and then when I do something goofy, he can film it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Alright.
That's my
Next
boy.
up, we got
That's my boy.
from 1980.
182 for 12, Paul
Michael, I'm
Sheehan.
not even reading that comment out loud.
182 for 12, Paul Sheehan.
182 is
182
20.
is 20. Paul, what are you trying to get, buddy? 182 is Big Head Han for 20.
He says Imp Commander.
Imperial Commander. Imperial Officer is 188 for 12. AT-AT Commander is something else.
There's also still a complete one on the other showcase.
Yes, there is.
Do you mean to go back over here?
Well, let's
quite
finish
yet.
up real quick.
All right, 212 is this awesome little.
Did someone add the hair? No.
I guess toy bag. This
So
is original
This
hair.
is what I think this is the sand toy set bag that they came out with for like
Oh,
beach stuff.
153
there's
for
the
10,
tag.
Paul Sheehan.
153.
Let's see.
Yes, the Death Squad Commander.
Oh no, I had it right side up the other.
212. 212 is not 60, David. It is 30. Sorry about that.
180.
188 for 12, Paul Sheehan.
I believe that's a 3. Yeah. Paul Sheehan got 212.
188.
Well, we got 30 on that, and then next up we have an original Star Wars sleeping bag.
Miss Mary. All right, we got to open this thing up
Josh
because
Crouch says that bag either had beach stuff or kids' shower gear, shampoo.
I'm pretty sure it was beach stuff. All right, we got space to lay this boy out.
Yeah, David, if you want 212, go ahead. Yeah, 212 for 30, David Mentelli.
David
12 for
Mantel.
30.
I got you.
Check out this sleeping bag, guys.
So cool.
I would
This
sleep
is
in
in-
this.
You could sleep in this.
Hey,
The
Heath.
zipper is in nice
I
shape.
don't think I would fit in
Let's
it.
go. Heath will definitely fit in this
Sleep, yeah.
Why wouldn't you? He's
50 bucks.
because he's not a child. Heath.
He's still smaller than I am.
Yeah, but he's a
That-
grown man.
I'm taller than you are.
That too.
All
and
right.
he's got a mustache.
All right. Stand back to back.
I-
Get over here.
He's
Hey.
definitely got higher shoes.
We don't got time
What
for
are
this.
you talking about?
Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen,
Ladies
the
and gentlemen,
question is
213 for 59, David Mentelli.
It's 50, not 59.
It's just that was just a mistype.
213 for 50.
Michael said-
213 for 50, David Mentelli.
David Mantel, you
All
got
right.
it, David.
Ladies and gentlemen, now that we've been all the way through the show, we're gonna go ahead and do a recap. And while we do the final recap of the night, the last thing that we will show, I don't think that we've hit the minimum on lot B yet.
We
first
definitely
of all.
have not. I know for a fact we've not hit the minimum on lot B. But you know what we skipped? We skipped 166.
All right, we're just gonna put 166 up for straight sale.
Is there 160?
Yeah, there is. It was right over here.
We're gonna
We
do.
totally skipped 166.
We're gonna just do 150 on it. Yeah, I know.
What's wrong with you tonight?
150. They showed up. They supported.
Yeah, I'm
All right.
gonna have to get somebody else to do.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm gonna have to get someone else to do vintage stuff from now on. You're banned.
what?
Yeah, I think we make more money that way.
Great. Thanks.
We get Jeffrey back.
the end.
Oof.
Okay. I'm trying to get something out. They won't let me even get a word out. Okay. Hush it.
You
Giggles.
get out of here.
While they do a recap, I am going to put together vintage out of this stuff over here, vintage incomplete, or in some cases complete, mystery grab bags. It's gonna be 6 figures for $40.
You can say you took home 6 figures this year.
That's right.
All right.
6 figures for
Look how
$40.
proud he is.
We've done it in the past with other Lucy's. You guys really liked it the last time. So that's gonna be, I don't know, whatever. That'll be lot.
Lot grab bag.
We'll figure it out when we get there.
Yeah.
Come over here. Before we do the recap, we gotta do 166. We're not gonna do a pancake on it. We were gonna do a pancake on it, but we're not now. 166 is 150 for a mostly complete Ewok village. It's missing the original string, the capture net, the drum, and that's it. It's got the goldenrod chair, it's got the throne, it's got the spigot so you can cook your rebels on it. It's got the elevator, again, no string. All of the rails are here because Ewoks believe in safety.
So you would say
The campfire is there.
They are OSHA compliant.
So you would say it's a Ewok village with no strings attached.
Well, there is still a string. It's just what's left of it. So there is at least a string attached. So I can't say that in good conscience. No. But 150 on lot 166. Someone needs to get that claimed instantly. It does come with the original box. The pop has been cut out.
Eric Logan, lot 46 for 15.
But yeah, someone needs to claim that real quick because it should be at least $200.
Did you say 46 or 146?
46.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure he meant 146.
How do you know?
Well, we'll get
I
it to
know
the
he meant
recap.
146.
He didn't type 146.
He meant 146.
How do you know?
Because he's over here scouting for his dad.
I need a proper claim.
Well, tell him that, not me. I didn't type it.
You're the one scouting.
Boo.
Yeah,
Your
someone.
son has failed you, Eric.
Someone. Oh, and then there's the rock. There's the rock
Spout try.
for squashing Fraggles with.
You know, if they're gonna claim this, Bobby, they're not doing it fast.
Yeah.
Maybe it's
Who-
just that Facebook.
I know
like,
there's
you know?
lots of Ewok fans out there. Someone needs to get this claimed.
You know how like Internet Explorer meme where it's like Internet Explorer finds out things way later because it's so slow. Internet Explorer in a week. I claimed the Ewok village for 160.
It's like,
There's at least one person watching this on the internet.
like types it on like the next.
Eric Logan, 146 for 15, and it's well documented. I can't type in this phone. Essie, 166 for 150. Say it with me, everybody. There you go.
Hey, Essie.
There you go.
I'm gonna give you an Ewok to go with it.
And a free Ewok.
Chad Sameha, lot B for 10. Night, Chad. Have a good one.
Michael, this is the last lot. We're
Essie.
doing a recap, and then we're gonna add.
Essie,
some
we're
stuff.
giving you the chief to go with your village. You got Chief Chirpa. All right, move on.
Did y'all get
Go do
my
your recap.
lot B for 1 for
Move.
Chad?
Move. I mean now.
Did y'all get that lot beat?
Ooh, grab bags.
Probably
Look at
not.
the throwing grab bags.
Yes, you got it.
Say yourself.
Who was the lot before?
Hey guys, I just wanted to wish Galvi Voss a happy belated birthday. Her birthday was on Wednesday.
Chad Sameha.
She had a good one with her husband and daughter.
Eric says, as much as I like throwing heat under the bus, I have to own this one.
I got the proof of it.
We don't own it when we put heat under the bus.
That's alright.
He doesn't even actually have to have done it for us to put him under the bus.
Paper towels.
If they throw me under the bus, I'm pulling them with me.
Heath actually lies down in the road himself and waits for the bus.
Ethan was trying
Well,
to throw me under the bus.
I do that so that y'all guys always go out to check on me, and then I throw y'all under with me, drag you down.
This analogy is getting out of
You just
hand.
throw me under the bus automatically.
Okay, but you. I'm trying to think of a one he hasn't used already. Give me a second.
Keep moving.
This one's fun to
We're,
play
we're,
with. I
we're
like
doing
this
we're
one.
doing the double
Look,
recap,
it's like
but
red eyes.
we're on recap speed, not Heath recap speed.
I mean, y'all would
Have a good night, John.
When you finish this section, come back over to the.
We're not going back to the first showcase.
No, we will. I just want to show this one.
He wants us to go down and back and down to the front, and then just bring it back over here so we can show his mystery bags.
Well, I know, but are we doing showcase 1 before coming back to the?
No, just finish right there and then come on back.
Okay, and then one more recap after that. All of it.
And then a full recap.
All right. Guys,
So,
I worked so hard to ray scavenger these pieces. This AT-AT better.
Grab an AT-AT commander to put with it.
This AT-AT better be gone.
Do we have any basic
There you go.
AT drivers?
I dug this thing out of the sands of
Over here.
Jakku.
Close.
For you.
Here, boy.
He only got a quarter portions
Pull
for
on
it.
that side.
I know.
Just pull. Pull.
And guys, this is Death Star playset. Oh.
Come on, that's a really great piece.
Put it in the box.
115 for 25, Mike Bird.
Hey, right here.
Guys, and this is only an inkling of its enjoyable
Has
potential.
Has anybody gotten like enough of these to bring it around and make? I mean, you need a lot probably to make a full circle.
That would be insane. Because it's what?
All the way around. I mean,
15 degrees maybe?
And the curve you can see.
No, it's probably more like
you probably need like. I bet you'd need like 6 of those to make half.
We'll bring it back. This Death Star.
You need 5 or 6
AT-AT,
to make
guys.
half.
This
You
is,
probably need 10 to 12.
Josh was really generous with these two.
Oh yeah, Bobby, are you taking him trick or treating? A couple days?
Sure.
I grew up with a Lego AT-AT, but I can't do it. I'll just BA the counter AT-AT. So cool. So
Y'all are gonna make
Sam
Ori
Sams
cry.
says that 9 Death Stars make a circle.
9. Okay, I was close. And I said 10. So
Yeah.
how 9's pretty close.
that would be pretty crazy.
Unless we're playing prices right, then I'm wrong because I went over. We're not. We're playing just regular like how.
But you didn't answer in the form of a question.
That's not
It's
how you
not
play
Jeopardy.
the Price is Right.
You getting some of these Vaders under the grab bags? We have some really good Vaders here.
Is that a question or a statement? Were you like, hey, you gonna put some in? Or were you like, hey, Josh, you better put
It was
these
the
in?
one like, hey, you're gonna put some Vaders in these grab bags or what? Huh?
All right, just for fun. That's the last 17.
146.
I feel like these are better than not.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you actually made a lot of them.
That's a 15 buck.
I crave violence.
We can do a bunch. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Almost to the grab bags, guys.
I'm coming for your children.
Okay.
All right,
That's a bit-
creepo.
That's a bit. You're gonna get the video taken down.
I mean, I know it's YouTube and all.
Because I'm pretty sure we have this as like marked for children, so.
We don't.
Oh, we don't.
I'm gonna.
Okay.
I'm going to add a Death Squad to the Death Star playset as well.
Man, we're adding figures to the already marked down big stuff.
All right, my boy.
Y'all, look, we've been crazy.
Give me lot 300.
1, 2. We really are 1, 2 skipping a few.
Okay. Lot 300 is 6 vintage figures from this back section of the show. 6 vintage figures. Every one of these bags equals over $80.
Nice.
Okay?
And
Every
you get
one
a
of them.
Thrawn bag.
You get a Thrawn bag. Lot 300 mystery figures. It's $40. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 done so far.
VKB for the first one.
Okay.
You
VKB.
should just pick a random one. Not from there.
That was a random one.
Well, yeah, I guess that's not what I meant, but oh, I dropped my sticky notes.
And Mel Rob.
Mel
Times
Rob.
2.
Mel Rob times 2. Here, we'll do that one and this one. Mel Rob for 2.
Okay.
Sean,
These are both
link
Laurel?
name. Sean Nameless for $40. For 300.
Well, there's a lot of Sean's.
That's Sean Santiago.
Yeah, Sean Santiago.
Wait, these are both Melrob?
Yes.
Monte Martinez times 2 for lot 300.
Okay, hold on a second. Hold on just a second.
I'm sorry.
I have 2. So
Okay, I need a Sean Santiago.
Okay. Got this one.
I need a Monte Martinez.
Times 2.
let me do one next week.
Yeah.
100 for 40. Alright,
Okay,
there's
and
the.
then I need, Bobby, I need a writer, but please.
Find one.
Hey, look, I
I
found
think
one.
we're already
I
over.
need
I think we're already over.
300 for my rounds.
I have
for the
3
runner.
more.
Okay, we got one. Go ahead and write another one for me. Monte for,
Times 2. I think we're over.
We're definitely over.
I'm not worried about that. We have plenty. This is just what I made so far.
Monty was
Okay,
times 2.
so we'll make more. We'll just write down the names.
Okay, there's Monty, and then you would need another one.
Okay, Monte, 1, 2, it's Melrod, that's that.
Okay.
Sean Santiago, so
Here's
it's there,
the
that's
done.
that.
All right.
We
Okay,
already got 2 for Monty, buddy.
Oh.
I need 1
Got
for
you.
Lem and 1 for Daniel Salinas, and then
Okay.
Oren has a couple saved up.
1 for Lim, 1 for Daniel Salinas. I need
What's
Brown
Lem's
bags.
last name?
Jackson.
Jackson.
Oh, gotcha.
1 for Daniel Salinas?
And then however many.
I have a bunch, so I'm gonna start. I'm gonna go left to right. Chris Samuels, Mark Zolke, Essie. These are all times 1.
Just give them to me right here.
And Michael Lynn says, night, need to power down. Great vintage sale. Thank you, Michael. All right, we're caught up for me from now.
Okay, anybody else?
You need to sell it to this
Go ahead and take these.
Well, my messages kept going up, but it was just other messages.
Oh, you're saying that those other ones just weren't important? That's kind
Well,
of
they weren't.
Oh,
Make
okay.
sure you hold
Wow.
them
Is
straight.
Smiling Lando complete still available?
Smiling Lando complete.
We'll go check while we fill more grab bags.
Go ahead. Take them.
Those ones.
More.
Regular Lando complete. So.
BMO, lot Death Star is
100.
lot 100.
And it includes a figure now.
Or lot 101.
There's a figure now. Look at the figure. See figure.
So if you give me a proper claim, I'm sure you have it, but if you could give me a proper claim on that one.
That wasn't a playing around. I said no, you don't.
William says, I really want to thank you guys for everything you do for our Star Wars collectors. I've got half of my collection from you guys, and I appreciate you guys being fair with the prices.
I'm just gonna go ahead.
Are going on eBay. Love you guys.
Thanks, boss man. Can you put this one for BMO?
Bimo?
Brian Morales.
I don't know Bimo.
Okay, fine.
Willie, I appreciate your.
Do you want us to bring this over to the counter?
Leave it there. Willie, I appreciate your food posts, man. I mean, as much as they make me hungry, like every single time I see them, no matter how much food I've eaten in the day, I do appreciate it. I mean, I'm talking, amazing stuff.
I'm hungry.
Dude, I'm always hungry.
Also, y'all's grab bags
We're
saved
gonna
me
have to
some
do
money
another
'cause you took those stormtroopers.
late
so
night
thank you
Waffle House run.
I'm down. Waffle House? Yeah, that's a yes. Heath, you joining us?
Heath never joins us for Waffle House. He's so lame.
I
No.
did for Brian Morales.
Yeah, it was on
Yeah,
YouTube.
take her to
Leave it on the
note.
back of us.
Who claimed it?
BMO.
We stand here amidst BMO's achievement, not yours.
And then I've got one more for you to fulfill.
Josh BMO says that you were correct. It was a grail piece for him.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Be careful not to choke on your aspirations.
Did you put any FX7s in there? Put an FX7 in there for him. A loose, complete figure.
For
Grab a Vader.
You're making these not very mysterious.
This one's already been claimed.
But that's.
They don't know who got it.
Come on, keep them coming. Keep these claims coming, kids.
That was the last one that we needed to
I
fulfill.
know. I want more.
William asks Bobby, you see my chicken wrapped pork belly with jalapeno and cream cheese?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, I did.
That was.
And my response is unfortunately not. It's a good response. It's an excited response, but I can't say it.
If anyone is still wanting lot 300, we are making more.
We are making more lot 300s, guys.
Look at this.
lot 300s.
Watch. I just want you guys to see Bobby's expression when I show him what I put in this bag. Okay?
Okay.
Because he's gonna freak out. You ready? You can't.
Oh my god, I already know what it is. Don't
What
do
is
it.
it?
Don't do it. I know what it. You don't need.
Watch the showcase. Watch the showcase.
Like I thought about it for like as soon as you're like, I was like,
all right.
what would I get excited?
We got some messages.
So you admit he gets
All right, hold
excited
on. We
about
got.
it.
Been buying from y'all for 5 years, and y'all keep killing it, exceeding all expectations for your followers and the collecting world. Cheers, my guys and gals. And then Scott Mudloff says, less talky, more recap, bedtime.
All right, let's
All
do
right,
it.
let's
so
go ahead
you
and
guys
get
can
onto
claim
this
more mystery bags of 6 loose incomplete figures. We have this. Look, don't leave me with the Yoda puppet. It's so nice. He really did spend a lot of time getting this clean for you guys.
Teddy Lee asks, what is lot 300? It is a Thrawn Order 66 gift bag with 6 figures, so you can tell your friends you took 6 figures home.
Any 6 vintage figures, loose incomplete. So any of the figs from any of these trays over here, we're just gonna randomly grab 6 figures and put them in there for you.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
VKB have made and keep making my collection. Much love. VKB, you're a rock star. We love you, man. We put together crazy bundles for you, and we love how willing you are to put your life on the line for your passion.
Put his marriage on the line.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Let's be realistic here, though. If that was really the case, he wouldn't be claiming still.
Josh
right?
Crouch is calling me out. He said the 6-figure meme is worn out, but still valid. All right, I won't make that joke.
Okay, maybe one more time.
No problem.
Maybe one more time.
man.
It's been a
Orange,
crazy fun sale night.
there is a tear running down Orange's cheek right now.
Guys, this is AT-AT. Crush the rebels.
First,
Riot.
again, the AT-AT
Did
is.
you put a commander in?
We did.
Yeah.
We,
He's right
we
there.
gave a commander with it.
Maybe because we haven't checked it for Dak Toga.
I need you to buy this AT-AT.
I'm so sorry y'all had to see my face there. And this one's gone. Let's go ahead and take a look at these Burger King posters. You can get each one for $30. Or you can do the set
Josh Crouch
for
says the
100.
chin guns are worth 3/4 of that price. It's a steal for sure. All the more reason to take that AT-AT home. Give it a home, guys. Complete the floor. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I wasn't alive for these Burger King posters, but I'm loving this Vader and Imperials one.
So you want me to write
It
gun
is
name on
so cool. I already bought a figure tonight that I shouldn't have, so probably not. I mean, people aren't claiming them though, so maybe.
Well, you gotta keep in mind, we did a whole Bravo sale with those.
one? Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna.
And because we were wrong for the TIE Fighter.
We're going to pretend that this is an X-Wing noise. X-Wing noise.
We'll let him hook you out.
We still have lot 94 for 35. The Romba coin. Yeah, Brian, we're going to try and make that work. I have to find an X-Wing. An X-Wing cam for this.
All that goes for per set is 100, which saves a lot of money to get into that. Alright, now that we're done with all that, that was pretty easy. We're gonna fly back over the first one. And this is the final recap, guys. And the best part, all you Facebook viewers, we get to attack the YouTube viewers because we have a TIE fighter!
Actually, that's a tie.
No.
Mike Bird,
I
P5
thought
for 100. Andres, we're coming for you.
Facebook's attacking us, guys.
One more run.
They didn't even get to see the recap though.
Exactly. I've been taking my time going through this recap, making sure everyone gets to see what they want to see.
I'm really surprised that guy's still there.
Mike Bird said, or VKB says that last added driver did it for me.
I'm glad to have helped you out, buddy.
Which one? Oh, a second driver for...
I added a driver
Andy
to it.
Peck asked, are the books for sale? We were just using them as weights for the posters, but if there's a particular title you're interested in, let us know and we'll get you a lot number at a price.
Just shoot us a message.
a message.
Sean Connery. That's right.
See, we have Lot C over here, which is a European Star Wars Weekly #1
Well,
from Marvel Comics.
And you were
It's
telling me
125.
Don't
We
forget,
have-
guys, we have exactly enough for 3 more full sets because this is our last radioactive Imperial Stormtrooper.
Hey, Heath, what's the name of that band again?
Yeah, what is the name of that band?
He's leaving.
good question. Andres knows.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyway, it's okay, son. I'm proud of you.
He's bullying me.
I know. We'll get him back for it.
I took that bullet.
Don't
for
forget,
him.
guys.
Roberto Herrera, 58 for 25.
I don't think we quite reached the minimum on Lot B. What are we gonna do about Lot B?
Josh Crouch says
I
Imagine
need
Dragon.
regular Josh.
Hey, regular.
That's it. Yep. Thank you, Josh.
Josh, knowing that he's safe because we are alive.
VKB says now to find those battery and light covers. Mr. VKB, reports to your commanding officer when you have completed your AT-AT and are ready to be deployed.
He actually responded to regular Josh.
All right. What do we? I know we haven't reached the minimum on this. What are we
Kevin,
doing
where
about
are we
it?
at on B?
Be as in
Be yourself.
Bazinga.
No.
Get out.
All right, this is Andres signing off. You'll never see me here again. I have been fired.
They don't see you anyways because they're.
You're behind the camera. Yeah.
He's not behind that camera.
Well, he was
That's
talking. He was
true.
talking to his viewers.
I have one more lot B for Jeremy Couch.
A lot B for Jeremy Couch. Go ahead and put that down. All right, guys. So we're at the end of the show tonight. We got. What's today's date?
Today is the 28th.
We have a poster.
The goal was to have this to you by Halloween. I don't think that that's going to happen. We haven't met the minimum.
I mean, even if we
We
ship
need-
it tomorrow, it wouldn't be to you by Halloween.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. It was actually.
I don't know what he's thinking of.
Let me put it this way. I think we need about 6 more claims to hit the minimum on this. If we can, between YouTube, Facebook, if we can get 6 more claims on this real quick, we'll do the pancake flip on Wednesday as usual. If not, it'll be in next week's sale. I know we had a lot of big items tonight, so it's not like we're sitting here, spend more money. You know, you guys showed up. We really appreciate it. So, yeah, it was a great sale.
It was fun too.
Anyway, guys, make sure you message the Order 66 Toys Facebook page directly next, whether you're watching on YouTube right now, whether you're watching on Facebook right now. It doesn't matter, whichever one you're watching live on. The next step is message the Order 66 Toys Facebook page directly saying, hey, I claimed some stuff. What's my shipping? What's my total? Or I'm local and I can come pick it up. and we will have your totals to you over the weekend.
But there is a new
Mike
step.
Dickinson, B times 2.
B
Mike-
times 2 for.
Mike, yep.
All right,
4 to
so
go.
there is a new step now, guys. Now that we're going to be dual streaming henceforth, okay? The next step, after you send your message, if you're watching on YouTube, go on Facebook. I don't care if you're already on Facebook or not. Go on Facebook, make an account, join the CSWC. It is the best community anywhere.
And for those of you who don't know what that acronym means, if you're watching on YouTube,
The
it
community
is
of Star Wars collectors.
Facebook group, not the cell group, the regular group, and it is a wonderful family to be a part of. A
Yeah.
family we've been a part of the entire time we've been doing our Friday night live
And
sales.
we wouldn't be doing it without them.
Right. So,
But
make
if
sure
you're
you go
watching, if you're watching on Facebook on Orange Camera, please, while you have time, go over to our YouTube page, like and subscribe, because I think we need about 500 subscriptions to really make that channel into something, and I would really appreciate it. Turn on notifications, smash the like button, smash the follow, hit
and,
the bell,
and stay
all that
tuned
good
for
stuff.
more live videos.
John
We're-
Favorito, Lot Skull times 3.
one off.
One more.
We need one
Yeah.
more, guys. And make sure you go check out Bay 12 as well. Go check out Bay 12 on Facebook, Bay 12 on
Wait, for who?
YouTube. Give us a like, give us a
John
subscribe.
Favreau.
Because we do live sales on Bay 12 as well. The next Bay 12 live sale, the November live sale, will be Sunday, November 20th. It's the week before Black Friday. And it's gonna be mostly Indiana Jones stuff, plus some other stuff because we're going into the
Modern
holiday
and
season.
vintage.
Modern and vintage ending.
Hey,
So
guys.
stay
Whoa,
tuned
whoa.
for all that.
We'll keep him talking. Just get another claimant. Oh, there we go. Kevin got it.
All right,
There we go. We made it.
Kevin
Kevin Renee Lewis.
RKO.
there we go. All right, so
All right,
we did
so we're
reach.
good.
One more for lot B, Ben Avichuko.
There we go.
Boom.
I bet you couldn't do that again.
Oh.
Tries.
Whoa.
I wish we were filming.
Whoa.
We had 2 cameras and we
Well,
missed that.
he actually did something cool and we missed it.
Actually, wait, hold on a second. I don't know about your word.
Anyway,
How do we still have Final 17?
message
Figures
the
over
page,
there.
guys. You have until Wednesday to pay for your claims.
Oh, it's just Kinson didn't see him yet.
And on Wednesday, we will be going live around 1:45 Central Time with the drawing for the pancakes. So we'll be trying to see who the lucky winner for this awesome skull right here is,
And a blue snag.
and the blue snaggle too. So stay tuned for that. We'll see you guys later. We'll see you another time. And as
Did
always,
Ewok Village sold?
it's gone.
Wow.
And may the force be with all.
You'll have to end them at the exact same time where the world ends.
3, 2, 1.